Welcome to the NCAA Baseball Regionals presented by Capital One. We are at UFCU Dish Falk Field in Austin, Texas. It's winner's bracket night. UT, the number 2 overall seed in the regionals, taking on UTSA, the number 2 team in this particular regional. I mentioned this is a winner's bracket game. Earlier today, Kansas State, 7-4 winners, taking care of Houston Christian, knocking them out. What a pitching performance by Lincoln Sheffield. Scoreless baseball for 6+ innings, allowing the Wildcats to stay alive in this regional. They will play the loser of tonight's game. They'll do that tomorrow at 3 Eastern. The winner of tonight's game, of course, will head to the regional final tomorrow. As we welcome you inside our broadcast booth, so glad you could join us. He is the Texas legend, Keith Moreland. I'm Victor Rojas, and we are thrilled for tonight's contest. Let's talk a little bit about this contest. Texas, of course, they have been here before. They have a lot of experience on their resume. UTSA, on the other hand, just picked up their first ever playoff win last night.
Yeah, 156 wins for Texas in a regional, 1 for UTSA. And how does UTSA slay this giant? For me, it comes down is you cannot give Texas any extra things. Make a mistake defensively, free passes, those type of things. They've been very good all season long of taking advantage of mistakes by their opponent. To slay this giant, if you're UTSA, got to play very clean baseball.
As we saw last night, UTSA's lineup is very good as they took care of Kansas State. It starts at the top of the order with Mason Lytle.
Well, he's one of the best players in all of college baseball. He struggled last night, but 0 for 4, but he is the guy that stirs the drink in this coffee that they come out with. He's the player of the year. He's an outstanding defender. He sets the table. He'll run the bases. He can hit the ball, the ballpark. He's just an outstanding player. Over 90 hits on the season, and they need to get him going early in this ballgame.
Well, the Longhorn coffee stirrer is a guy by the name of Max Ballou.
He has just been outstanding in his career here at the University of Texas. Got injured, broke his thumb, was out, missed nearly half of the season. He has been back, came up with the biggest blow of the year, though, coming back. That's the big blow, coming back into the lineup that gave Texas the SEC regular season title. He is on every list, including the Golden Spikes watch list. He is an outstanding player.
Batting in that number 3 spot for Jim Schlossnagel's lineup. We're just about ready for winner's bracket baseball here in Austin. Sit back and relax. We've got lineups in first pitch when we return. In this ballpark, it is a packed house and still filing in here. We might push 8,000 plus.
Oh, I think we were right at it yesterday afternoon. I think we will be there this evening. It's important when you're on the road to not let this crowd affect you, because UTSA doesn't play in front of these size crowds.
Yeah.
They have got a young man in Tausig. It does a lot of different things. OPS over 1,000. He's driven in 63 runs, and he's been on base 25 consecutive games safely.
Had a big game last night. That's the lineup for Coach Pat Hallmark. Roadrunners at 45-13 on this season. They'll be taking on the left-hander Luke Harrison, 6'2", 215. Redshirt junior from Friendswood, Texas, making his 15th start of the season.
Well, I think the interesting thing, he glove side command with his fastball. The fastball sets up everything for him. And the other part of that, in 14 starts, he's been really good, and Texas has been really good.
Mason Lytle, the leadoff man at center fielder, 367 on the year. Was held hitless last night. The victory by UTSA. Fouls it off, a little bit tardy on it. No balls and 2 strikes.
Mason Lytle comes out of bed in the morning ready to swing a bat.
No doubt.
And he is so aggressive. He jumps in the box and he's ready to rock and roll.
92 hits on the season, good for 9th in the nation. Behind the count at 0-2. Defense for Texas straight up. Long hold there for Harrison. Outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. 66 in the 3rd innings for the lefty, 59 hits, 70 strikeouts, 23 walks. A stellar 2.98 ERA. Full-time starter this year had been just a reliever his 2 previous seasons. 1-2, little looper out to center field, not very deep. Corralled out there by Gasparino. 1 away.
When Luke Harrison has taken the mound in his 14 previous starts, Texas is 12-2. Now Harrison, when you look at his numbers, it says 5-1, but that means he's keeping his team in the game, and Texas, and especially the bullpen, have done a great job at the back end of it. So they feel very comfortable when he takes the mound. He's not overpowering. You're not going to see 95. He moves the ball in and out, got a backdoor breaking ball, and glove side command with the fastball.
Garrett Gruhl, the DH. He'll take down and in. Is he a guy, Harrison, that you expect to work deep into the game?
I expect him to give you 80 pitches. He's very competitive. He'll come right at you. He doesn't give in very often. So, you know, he's not going to go 3-1 and say, here, hit it. He tries to hit his corner and hit his spots all the time.
It's his last 2 appearances. 13 strikeouts in 11 innings, 2 earned runs allowed. 1-0 pitch. That is out towards center field. Gasparino got a good jump on it. Still moving back, tracking it. He'll haul it in for out number 2.
You don't see many 6'6" center fielders. Will Gasparino is outstanding defensively. He gets great jumps. He reads the ball off the bat very well. And his angles, when he goes after balls into the gap, he does a great job of cutting the angle off.
Defense for the Longhorn, Williams, Gasparino, Ballou, out in the outfield from left to right. Borba, Flores on the left side, Rodriguez and Schussler on the right. Galvan behind the plate. James Tausig swinging first pitch, and he did that often last night. 2 for 4 with a home run, 3-run shot that opened the game up for UTSA. It was his 10th of the season.
This is another big physical outfielder, 6'6", 230 pounds. The ball jumps when he makes contact.
Does not struggle, or has not struggled this year against left-handed pitching. 375. The lefty-lefty situation. That hit him right on the elbow. Got the guard on. So 2 out, hit by pitch, puts a man on for UTSA.
Folks, you're not going to believe this number, but that's the 20th time this season that Luke Harrison has hit a batter. I'll repeat that. 20th time that he's hit a batter.
Just the 10th time that Tausig's been drilled. UTSA gets its first base runner. I mean, it's a big number for a starter, but it shows that he wants to pitch inside, or at least establish it. There's Lorenzo Moresi, the first baseman, takes down low. Hear the moans and groans from the Longhorn faithful, thinking that pitch was a strike. Pretty much the same lineup that UTSA ran out last night. They just moved guys around. Moresi was down at the bottom of the order last night. A pickoff attempt, got him. What a move by Harrison. And that energizes this crowd right away.
Well, it's the step-off snap throw, and you just catch Tausig as he's just moving out, and he just didn't get it. And just a great snap throw, and good tag by Kimball Schussler. And just like that, the inning is over.
Longhorns at 43-12 on the season. This is a lineup that Jim Schlossnagle runs out for game number 56. Kimball Schussler last night, 1 for 4 with a couple of RBIs.
Yeah, but he's been that one constant against left-handed pitching, and he's going to be facing a left-hander tonight. You can see his OPS against left-handers, extra base hits. He's a veteran, been around, grad student, and he's been outstanding at first base, but he's also been big, especially against left-handed pitching. He's going to face a left-hander here tonight.
Yep. Longhorn will face the left-hander from Melbourne, Australia, Connor Miles, 6'4", 220 senior, making his 16th start of the season.
Well, he pitches to contact. One of the things that he does, and he does very well, is he's not going to overpower you. He's not a big strikeout guy. He does get it up close to 90 miles an hour, but he gets the ball in the zone. He forces you to swing the bat. He's given up 74 hits in 67 innings of work, only walked 20. He's not a big strikeout guy. He struck out 58. He moves the ball in and out and wants the other team to put the ball in play. The other thing he does, just what we saw Luke Harrison do, Victor, he's good at holding runners.
Ethan Mendoza, the designated hitter, lead things off for Texas. The first pitch is in there for a strike. Mendoza, team's leading hitter, 329, 5 home runs, 35 runs batted in. 1 for 4 yesterday, picking up an RBI and extending his on-base streak to 10 consecutive games. 0-1, back up the middle, make it 11. Leadoff man reaches, and Rylan Galvan, the catcher, will come up.
Well, that's one of those, as a hitter, don't hit the pitcher, because if it does, you got a chance of being an out because you know it's up the middle. All SEC catcher, the MVP of this club all season long.
0 for 3 yesterday, 290 on the season. Takes a big hack, comes up empty. Galvan with 14 home runs and 46 runs batted in. They shift on the infield. UTSA has 3 guys pretty much on the left side. Nathan Hodge just a couple of steps to the left of the bag at second. Saw Texas run a little bit yesterday. Might be a little bit different game today with a lefty on the mound.
It holds runners and has a good move. It's interesting that they play the shift to Galvan because he's got as good an opposite field power of any right-handed hitter you'll see in collegiate baseball.
Saw where Tausig is playing. This one's pulled to left field, a base hit. Outfield for the Roadrunners playing deep. First 2 have reached for the Longhorns to open up this ball game. Brings up the right fielder, Max Ballou.
Texas is not a team that bunts, especially when you have this young man coming to the plate. Lefty-lefty matchup here.
Texas with 2 sacrifices on the year. First pitch, hacking, fouls it back.
Boy, he had a pitch to hit right there, folks. Just fouled it back.
Mendoza at second, Galvan at first. Off speed, lifted down the left field line, slicing away from Detlefson. He'll dive, but the ball goes out of play, and Detlefson goes right into the wall.
He is down. There's a padding up against that concrete barrier, but the padding only goes down to about 6 inches to the ground. And there is an area. He laid into it. You can see his body carried him into the wall. What an effort to try to make a play. Junior from the Trophy Club in the Metroplex area.
And one would think going into the wall like that from a dive perspective, you'd think maybe it's the hand, wrist, shoulder, but looks like they're grabbing or he's grabbing the right leg area. Ball just kept slicing off the bat of Ballou. That's not a good sign. You see a position player or even a pitcher pounding the ground knowing that they felt something.
Yeah. Stretching like he might have, working on his hamstring.
Let's go back and take a look at the replay of that foul ball off the bat of Ballou.
He did a nice job of covering after he saw the wall coming right here. He lays out, he sort of protects his head, takes it on his shoulder, and then that right leg gets stretched out a little bit. Fortunate that wasn't a head injury.
Wondered right there. See how the right leg kind of goes limp? I wonder if he went to push off and felt something grab. Right there.
Yep.
And you know what that's like.
That
when you lose, you feel something, your body's just continuing to go forward. You can't control it. Tough dude to stay in there.
Yeah.
No balls, 2 strikes on Ballou. Runners at first and second. And that is just off the plate, 1-2. Ballou yesterday 0 for 4, snapped his 12-game on-base streak. 308 hitter, 7 home runs and 25 runs batted in. Back-to-back singles to open things up for the Longhorns. Ballou fouls it off.
He got a breaking ball that stayed in the middle of the zone. Myers got away with that one.
Seems like a lot of action for 9 pitches.
Yeah.
In the dirt, smothered by Stuckey, the catcher. Heck of a job by him last night.
Tough kid. Gives his body up.
Oh, the runners had a terrific jump. Ground ball left side. Hodge with a nice play to the backhand. Back pick at third. They've got Mendoza in a rundown. The runners will advance 90 feet, 1 out. A sharp tag there by the starter, Connor Miles of Mendoza. Heck of a play, heads up play by Hodge, the shortstop.
Well, he did a nice job founding Mendoza around to the bag, but then Mendoza does a nice job on the other end, Victor, of getting in a rundown long enough to allow Ballou to get to second base. So it's second and third, but heads up play here, going to be tough to get an out. Sees Mendoza around the bag, but right here, Mendoza stayed long enough to allow your teammates to move up to 90 feet, so it'll be second and third with 1 out. But a great play. Hodge has been outstanding. And then what about the awareness right there, Victor?
No, he didn't have a play at first base. So instead of a bases loaded, no out situation, might as well take your chance and back pick over at third. You saw him make some great plays last night as well.
Oh, he was spectacular defensively. And that was a great play right there. And then on both sides doing their job. You get the out, not allowing the bases to be loaded. And then offensively, base running from Mendoza. Once he made the mistake and rounded too far, he did the smart thing. He found a way to make sure that to get both of his teammates moved up that extra 90 feet.
Coach Hallmark out to pay a visit, try to settle things down. Backhanded by Hodge. Ballou just leaving the circle.
I think he could have got the out at first, but
his eyes.
It's good eyes to recognize that he had something to the other side, but good hustle by Ballou and a nice job by Mendoza. Everybody gets to move up.
Kimball Schuessler, the first baseman up. Breaking ball outside. UTSA with the Hodge brothers up the middle. Ty Hodge, the shortstop. Nathan Hodge, the freshman brother, at second base. Galvan at third. Ballou at second. 1-0 in the dirt. Nice block again by Stuckey.
That's a big play. That was a good foot and a half out in front of the plate, and you just smothered it.
Foul back. So Schuessler's reaction, I think he had a pitch he thought could do something with.
Yeah, and it was an off-speed pitch in a 2-0 count. He just got the barrel there a little quickly. Veteran hitter. He's more of a pull hitter when he's ahead in the count. He'll go the other way if the count gets even or he gets behind in the count.
Schuessler, 370 batting average against left-handed pitching this year. Still a good hitter's count. 2-1, lifted foul and out of play. Off speed pitch.
That's such a big at bat. I know we're in the bottom of the first inning, but you got a team that's won 1 NCAA regional game, playing a team's won 156 of them over the course of time. Boy, you would love to be playing ahead if you're Texas, and you got the opportunity right here.
The 2-2. Schuessler, sharp hit, over to short. Hodges got it. Throws over to first. Texas scores the first run of the ball game. It's 1-0 on the RBI ground out.
Well, that's a veteran hitter. He gets 2 strikes, doesn't try to do too much. He said, I'm going to go the other way. He knows the infield's back, and the ground ball gets Texas on the board.
Just 108 miles per hour off the bat for Schuessler. He picks up his 44th run batted in. Ballou ends up at third. 2 outs now. And Adrian Rodriguez, the second baseman, steps in. This one lifted out towards center field. It is playable. Lytle is there, makes the catch. Texas strikes for a run. We'll head to the second. 1-0 Longhorns. At Dish Falk Field in Austin, Texas. 1-0. Longhorns lead it. And, you can feel the buzz here. And this is certainly not what it was like in the midweek matchup on March 18th between the Longhorns at UTSA, a game that UTSA ended up picking up the victory in extra innings.
Yeah, it's a long affair, almost 5 hours, and it was an important victory, no question, for the Roadrunners. Longhorns started on a roll right after that ball game. Important now for the Roadrunners. They limited the damage there, so see if they can come back and get something going offensively.
Moresi, Ty Hodge, and Norris McClure. 4, 5, and 6. Moresi was at the plate, but Tausig was picked off to end the first inning. Lorenzo, a senior, 282 hitter this year. 1 home run, 11 runs batted in. Went 2 for 3 last night. Picked up an RBI and also a stolen base. Two balls, 1 strike.
International recruiting. They got an Aussie on the mound and an Italian hitting cleanup.
Macerata, Italy?
Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm glad you tried it.
I'm going to go with it. Line to right field, a base hit. Simple swing. We saw it last night. And this is the lineup for the Roadrunners that could, they'll not only, it's not just base knocks, they'll slug too.
This is a backdoor breaking ball, stays right on it. Watch the front side get down and those eyes right on the baseball. Didn't try to do too much with it. Excellent swing for a leadoff single.
Program high 45 wins this year. It is a veteran club, a lot of seniors on this team. Ty Hodge, the junior, shortstop, takes a breaking ball down and in. Previously out of Houston Christian the last 2 seasons. And when Lance Berkman decided to step away, Hodge became available. And another pickoff at first, and safe is Moresi. And then not only that, his brother was going to go to Houston Christian as well. He's a freshman. UTSA lucky to get both guys.
Absolutely. And HCU eliminated earlier today. But how about them both being in the same NCAA regional?
Pickoff of Tausig in the first inning. Team leading 5th pickoff this year for Harrison. Longhorns picked off 13 base runners now. Ground ball toward third, backhanded diving stop. Terrific play. And one hop throw gets by Schuessler. Moresi ends up at third base. Hodge over at second. Casey Bohr had plenty of time. And the Roadrunners have 2 on with nobody out.
Kimball Schuessler is an all-defensive SEC player at first base, and he's made a lot of picks this year. That was a tough one because he had to stride backhand and try to make the pick. A nice job by Borba going to his right. He comes up, and the throw just carries to the right field side. And right at the end right there, it's just one of those that scoots off of the turf when he was trying to pick it. Couldn't hold on to it. Second and third here with nobody out.
There's Norris McClure, the third baseman. McClure, 355 on the year, 2 for 4 last night, opposite field solo home run. 5 jacks on the season. Infield back for the Longhorns. Runners at second and third and nobody out. Swinging a miss on the breaking ball.
Missed badly with the curve, went back to the slider. Got the swing and miss.
That was an error all the way on Borba, his 5th of the year. Ball and a strike on the road runner, third baseman. Lifted out toward left. Should be deep enough. Jonah Williams is back. He'll make the catch. Tagging from third and coming home is Moresi. Going to third is Hodge, and he is out. Overslid the base, and he may have hurt himself as he grabs his left shoulder. We're tied at 1.
And Jonah Williams does a great job getting behind this, and that slide, that is a huge loss. He can't come back in this ball game. He's reached out, tried to make a slide. Williams does a nice job staying behind it. Well, this is an excellent throw, and Hodge trying to go head first. He tried to pull that left arm back, and watch it, folks, right here. Watch his left arm get stuck underneath him as he tries to pull it back right here, and he gets back underneath him, and no chance to reach back to it, and that left shoulder right there when he reaches back, gets right over the top of it. See if he comes back out to play defense.
2 outs, nobody on. Andrew Stuckey, the batter, the catcher, takes upstairs. And you know the swim move would have worked had he not slid through the base.
Yeah.
Stuckey hitting .331. Chops this one to third. Borba's got it. Across the diamond. Roadrunners get a run. They tie it up. We'll head to the bottom of the second. We're knotted at 1 apiece.
Ooh, look at those pork chops. With Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning? Yes, please. Ranch seasoned, savory, and sizzling. Hidden Valley Ranch, only serious about flavor.
It's a rare thing when someone you've been with for so long finds a way to surprise you. It's like discovering E-Trade's easy-to-use platform now comes with the power of Morgan Stanley.
Mom can speak walrus?
The new How to Train Your Dragon menu is now at BK. Get it before it disappears. Ooh, toothless. Bold, tasty, and dangerously delicious. How to Train Your Dragon. Coming to theaters June 13th.
Would you rather spend your summer like this?
Hey, Jim, how's your back?
Oh, you know.
I hear ya.
Or like this?
What's happening? Welcome. Allow me to adjust your gravity. I'm fine. Gravity on.
On June 20th, kick off your summer with
Elio.
You're more puny than I expected.
I could say the same about you. These are the lava tunnels. And I am not fireproof. Just get in my mouth. Actually kind of comfy in here.
Disney and Pixar's Elio, rated PG, June 20th.
The Women's College World Series on the networks of ESPN.
Just back out on the field for the Roadrunners. The shortstop who was thrown out at third base on the sac fly appears to be all right, talking to his brother. 1-1 as we start the bottom of the second inning. Good little battle here. Texas striking for a run in the first. Roadrunners answering right back. Knotting this one up. That's the type of team that we have seen and heard about as far as UTSA is concerned.
Well, 45 wins. You don't win 45 ball games. I don't care what league you're playing in if you're not scrappy, and that's exactly what the Roadrunners are. And both teams have got to feel good that they only gave up one.
Right.
Both teams had second and third basically with nobody out, and instead both teams come away just giving up one.
Flores, Gasparino, and Williams for the Longhorns in their half of the second. 1-0. Caleb Flores, a shortstop. 248 hitter this year. Had a 1-for-4 game yesterday. Team leader in doubles and runs batted in. 18 and 53 respectively. He's got some pop in his bat too. 13 jacks. He's ahead of the count at 2-0.
He's not had the year that he was anticipating having. There's no doubt about that. But the one thing he's done very well, game tying, and putting his team ahead RBIs. He leads the team in that department.
3 balls and no strikes. There's strike. 3-1. Joe Blumenauer calling the balls and strikes in tonight's game. David Savage at first, Linus Baker at second, Ryan Clark over at third, the umpiring crew. This winter's bracket game. Now 3-1. Cuts through it, full count.
How important are these games? 83% of the regional champions since 1999, when this format was created. Winner of game 2 is the winner of the regional. That's how important this game is.
This is Skye on the right side. Nathan Hodge, Lorenzo Moresi. Hodge with the call and the catch, 1 down.
And it's that time of the night, Victor. These are high light standards, but still, it's that twilight time, and you got to help teammates out. Let them know quickly, I can't see it. Everybody points at it.
If you don't follow it up all the way, you could easily lose that baseball.
Yes. It's a scary moment. You know it's right here around you, but you can't find it.
Will Gasparino at the plate. On the corner for a strike. Gasparino, 250 average with 13 home runs, 48 runs batted in for the center fielder. And a double and an RBI in yesterday's game. 0-2.
Well, Gasparino started out like a house of fire. He's got 13 home runs, most of those in the first half of the season. He has struggled in the second half. It hasn't affected him defensively, one of the best defensive center fielders in college baseball. But he just hasn't been that offensive threat that he was in the first half of the season. You can see the numbers overall. He's driven in 48 runs and only 50 hits. So his production's been good.
Oh, 2 fouled off. Count remains no balls, 2 strikes.
You know, you said it earlier, and I think that's one of the things that you see teams. We'll get to it after this pitch here.
Ground ball, left side. Ty Hodge has got it. 2 down.
Just to make the point, you said a very veteran club. Well, in the lineup tonight for the Roadrunners, there are 7 seniors. You know, you don't see that as much in college baseball. We're seeing more of it after COVID just because everybody got the extra year, but they're a veteran ball club.
Yeah.
I mean, you're a senior college player. You've had a lot of at-bats. You played in a lot of situations.
And they play the game as a veteran club. They don't stress.
Yeah.
They throw to the right bases for the most part. They'll go 100% after everything. Jonah Williams takes outside. 2 balls and no strikes on the left fielder. .310 average. Had a 1-for-3 game yesterday and also scored a couple of runs. Number 7 overall seed Georgia Bulldogs losing to Duke in Athens tonight. This was lined into center field. That is a 2-out base hit for Williams.
Boy, he's been such a shot in the arm for Texas. Came in at midterm, one of the highest rated safeties in the country to play college football. He's come out here in the last month of the season. He has come on and became the everyday center fielder. He's got tremendous speed to go with the fact that he can hit, as you see right there.
2 for 2 in stolen bases. They'll check in on him. Welcome to UFCU Dish Falk Field. Winners bracket game between UTSA and the Texas Longhorns. Longhorns scored a run in the bottom of the first inning. UTSA knotting things up on a sac fly in the second. We play here in the bottom of the second with 2 outs and a man at first. A couple of left-handers on the bump for tonight's action. This one lined, and that is a fair ball headed toward the left field corner. Williams can run. On his way to third, he is going to be stopped right there. It is a double for Casey Borba, his 8th of the year. And it probably needs to be repeated. Jonah Williams had been dealing, and maybe perhaps still dealing, with a little bit of a hamstring issue.
Yeah. Borba just turns on this ball, gets something he can handle, and he drives it down into the corner. And then Williams gets the jump, and he is off. And again, he has got great quickness. You can tell not running with the type of velocity that you would think he was running right here. Thinking about going on the brakes.
That ball did not get into the left field corner and rattle around. It actually ricocheted back toward the left fielder, Detlefson. His time is called. Stuckey's going to go out and talk things over with his left-handed starter. Borba, by the way, his 8th double of the year. He came in batting just 173 against left-handed pitching.
Yeah, but he got a pitch there and really drove it down into the corner.
UTSA picking up its first ever postseason win last night. Their victory over Kansas State. Look at the resume for the Texas Longhorns. They've been in it many years. Long and distinguished, that resume.
Now 6 titles, 38 appearances in Omaha, including the first one in 1950 in the 75th year anniversary.
So 2 in scoring position now with 2 outs. Mendoza had a base hit in the first. Right back up the box. 1-0. Longhorns yesterday picking up 5 of the 7 runs with 2 outs. Their victory against Houston Christian in the opener of this regional. The early game yesterday. Tapper foul at the plate. 1-1.
2-out RBIs are the difference most of the time in winning and losing.
Two balls, 1 strike.
To reach back and get a little extra that time, Victor, and the ball almost got away.
Miles started his collegiate career in the States, 2 seasons at Odessa College. That is in there for a strike, evens the count at 2-2.
A culture shot. Melbourne, Australia
To Odessa.
Odessa, Texas.
Williams at third, Borbet second. This one lifted out toward right field. It is playable for Tausig. And a third out is recorded. Texas get a couple of men on and leaves them stranded in scoring position. We'll hear from Coach Jim Schlossnagle when we return.
Hidden Valley Ranch is made with real ingredients for real ranch flavor that's impossible to put into words. But that's pretty close. Indescribably delicious Hidden Valley Ranch.
Fire it up.
The all-new Dragon Flame Grilled Whopper is here at BK. Bold, juicy, flame grilled, and ready for adventure. Experience a new kind of flame at Burger King. How to Train Your Dragon, coming to theaters June 13th.
Would you rather spend your summer like this?
Hey, Jim, how's your back?
Oh, you know.
I hear ya.
Or like this?
What's happening? Welcome. Allow me to adjust your gravity. No, I'm fine. Gravity on.
On June 20th, kick off your summer with
Elio.
You're more puny than I expected.
I could say the same about you. These are the lava tunnels. And I am not fireproof. Just get in my mouth. Actually kind of comfy in here.
Disney and Pixar's Elio. Rated PG, June 20th.
Welcome back to the NCAA Baseball Regionals presented by Capital One. Tied at 1 here at the top of the third. It's our pleasure to welcome in the head coach of the Texas Longhorns, Jim Schlossnagle. And Coach, I'd love to ask you about Luke Harrison, what you've seen the first 2 innings against a pretty veteran team of UTSA.
Yeah, UTSA's got a great team. They're, as much as Coach Hallmark wants to think he's the underdog, we know exactly who they are and how good they are. So yeah, Luke's done a nice job throwing strikes. They stayed on the 1 ball in the last inning, and then we had to miss an unfortunate play at first. But good ball game right now.
You talked about challenging your hitters. Talk to us how you felt their approaches have been in the tournament so far.
Pretty good. I think we've gotten some good swings off early in the count here. Got 4 hits in 2 innings, only 1 run. So the 2 out hitting maybe defines the game. So hopefully we can continue to swing the bat well against this good lefty.
Coach, we appreciate it, and go get them.
All right, thank you.
You got it. 8-9-1 coming up for the Roadrunners. Detlefson, Hodge, and Lytle. Detlefson, the left fielder, hitting .317 on the season. Team leader in RBIs with 70. 18 doubles, 13 home runs.
He's a tough young man to still be in this ball game.
No doubt.
That wall. Scary moment.
Anybody check the wall?
Oh.
Ground ball to short. Flores up and firing, 1 away.
Well, Luke Harrison is doing Luke Harrison things. What he does is he's a strike thrower. He tries to control the inner half of the plate with his fastball. He has hit 20 batters this season. And then when you get to looking in there, just like that, he'll go a little backdoor with that breaking ball. You get out in front, and what do? You roll right over the top of it.
You'll face the freshman Nathan Hodge, the second baseman. Hodge brothers out of College Station. Swinging first pitch, chops it foul. .302 batting average for the freshman this year. 6 doubles, 3 home runs, and 23 runs batted in. Not a small sample size either. 116 at-bats for the freshman. First appearance in the regional, did not play yesterday. Top of the order, Mason Lytle on deck. Shows bunt and pulls it back. 1 ball, 1 strike. Love that by Galvan.
Oh, he was coming, wasn't he?
Sprinting out as soon as he saw that barrel come over the shoulder. They play Nathan Hodge to pull. 3 infielders on the left side. 1-2. Top 300 player in the state of Texas, coming out of high school, according to Perfect Game for Nathan. Getting a chance to play with his brother. Popped up. Third base line. Galvan with a sliding catch. 2 down.
Well, we got 2 catchers in this ball game tonight. Both of them just gritty, give you everything they got every time they go out there, and this is just great hustle. You can't call it because you don't know you can get to it, but finds a way to get there, and then the basket catch, sliding, secures the second out of the inning.
That's one of the toughest ones because it's not hit high enough for anybody really to take charge. That's why you had Borba and Harrison cutting over towards that area as well. Top of the order, and Lytle takes outside. Lytle fly ball to center field in the first.
That's the way you want to face this guy.
Sorry, Zonk.
I'm stepping on you, but you want to face this guy with 2 outs and nobody on.
1-1.
Establishes that inside corner. Glove side. You may ask, what does that mean? Well, what it does is it forces your right-hand hitter to think about that ball in.
One ball, 2 strikes on Lytle. We'll hear from Pat Hallmark in his 6th season. Head coach, UTSA. We come back to the bottom of the 3rd. Two balls, 2 strikes. Longhorns at the bottom of the 3rd have 2, 3, 4 coming up. Galvan, Ballou, and Schussler. Texas with a run in the 1st. Roadrunners answering in the 2nd. Two on the way. Breaking ball, got him. Looking on the outside part of the plate, just locked them up. A 1-2-3 third. The NCAA baseball regionals are.
Ooh.
What's in your wallet?
The new How to Train Your Dragon menu is now at BK. Get it before it disappears. Oh, toothless. Bold, tasty, and dangerously delicious. How to Train Your Dragon. Coming to theaters June 13th.
Hidden Valley Ranch is made with real ingredients for real ranch flavor that's impossible to put into words. But that's pretty close. Indescribably delicious Hidden Valley Ranch.
Check-in time is 3.
It's 2:55.
I know.
Is this what he's doing now?
As your host, I have some rules. First, no showers longer than 5 minutes. This isn't a spa. No games, no fun.
Yes, Coach.
Meanwhile, at a Verbo, you always have your vacation home to yourself. Make it a Verbo.
Have you ever looked up at the stars and wondered, is there life on other planets?
UTSA kind enough to join us, and Skip, we've been talking about how tough and resilient your team is, a veteran club. And all of a sudden you got Detlefson going into the wall on left, and Hodge looked like he hurt his shoulder, but both guys still in the game.
Well, Det just came out. So.
We didn't see that, Coach, but what an effort that both of those guys have made. The other thing is, you got to love what you're seeing from Connor right now. He's giving you the opportunity to give you some length right now.
Yeah, we're living in the weeds a little bit. We got to get the ball down, make a few better pitches, but we're minimizing damage, and he threw his best pitches to Mendoza. The best at bat of the game in terms of Connor Miles was the pitches to Mendoza, and he's a great hitter, so that was important.
Coach, we appreciate it. Good luck this weekend.
Thanks.
Galvan to lead things off. Cade Miller is the new left fielder taking over for Detlefson in left. Galvan with a single and a run scored in the 1st.
You got a hitter's count now here.
Takes upstairs. 3 balls and no strikes, not the part of the order you start giving free passes to. Longhorns will take it. A 3-0. Vaughn's kind of reaction to it, thought maybe perhaps a little bit up and in. 3-1. Ballou on deck, Schuessler to follow. 3-1 pitch. There's ball 4. Lead-off walk. That's the first free pass issued by Connor Miles.
45th that Rylan Galvan has earned this season. That's been another change for him as a junior. As a freshman and sophomore hitter, his opportunity when he's playing more of a free swinger. He's really got a great idea of the strike zone. 45 walks. On base percentage right at about 450 on the year.
Ballou 0 for 1. Reached on the fielder's choice. And he went around the breaking ball, so it appeared. And sure enough, that's confirmed by Ryan Clark, the third base umpire. Ballou's bat has been through battle. There's not much paint left on that thing. 1-1.
As long as it's round, it doesn't matter
That's
what
it.
the paint looks like.
Passes the bat test.
Yes.
Galvan over at first base, lead off walk. 8 bags on the year, and that is pulled into right field, a base hit. Galvan will turn and stop right there. Tausig, nice job of getting the baseball back in, and the first 2 have reached for the Longhorns here in the 3rd.
Elevated. Get that ball up. Exactly here. See it, that ball's at the belt. Ballou did not miss it.
First hit of the regional for Ballou. Here's Schuessler coming to the plate.
That went off the bat well over 100 miles an hour. 107 to be exact.
Schuessler 0 for 1, but picked up the RBI in the first inning, his 44th of the year. Back up the middle, and a diving play by Nathan Hodge, and he throws it away. Not an easy play for anybody on the dive, but with his brother Ty cutting across, just missed the glove, and everybody is safe.
Well, there's a heck of an effort for Hodge to get to it, and then he couldn't lead his momentum when he was trying to slide and get up. His momentum carried the throw back to the inside. That's going to be a base hit. No chance to get an out just because the momentum carried him that way, and Longhorns have him loaded here. That was a great effort to try to get an out.
Bases loaded for Adrian Rodriguez. Rodriguez lifted one out to center field. His first time up as time is called. There's action going in the Roadrunners bullpen in left field. It's Connor Kelly, the junior right-hander, first man up. Breaking ball misses high. Rodriguez this year with the bases loaded, 1 for 9. Galvan at third, Ballou at second, Schuessler at first. Takes a strike. That's one of those you call a good take.
Well,
it's not your pitch and let it fly.
Yeah, it's in on the corner, down a little bit, unless you're. He's a switch hitter, but hitting left-handed against left-handed pitching right now.
Ahead of the count at 2-1. Miller deep in left field. Tausig the same in right. Lytle pretty much at normal depth in center, perhaps shading a little bit toward left center. 2-1. This is pulled over to first base. Morosi drops the ball. The run will score, and it's 2-1 Longhorns. I wonder if Morosi was thinking about coming home with a force out.
Well, I'm thinking he might have been thinking that if I can get on the bag, I might be able to throw to home plate in time. It would be a tag situation, but he's playing back right here, and he's coming. He's thinking right there, if he catches it, can I get to the bag? And then after the bobble, he just makes sure he gets an out, but a run does score. Longhorns have the lead.
Ballou ends up at third base, Schuessler at second, so 2 in scoring position. Jalen Flores popped out to the right side of the infield in the second. So he's 0 for 1, and here comes Visit to the mound.
Two right-handers scheduled in a row here. Be one of those scenarios where you're going to go to the right-hander in the bullpen.
He's going to go to the bullpen. He's just got that look about him. This is a pause. Let him get a couple extra pitches. 50 pitches already thrown by Connor Miles for 2+.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's 50 pitches, but 31 of them have been in the strike zone.
Sure enough. Call of the bullpen. We got ourselves a pitching change here in the third inning. Not overly surprised. First pitching change of the ball game. Texas up 2-1, looking for more.
Fire it up.
The all-new Dragon Flame Grilled Whopper is here at BK. Bold, juicy, flame grilled, and ready for adventure. Experience a new kind of flame at Burger King. How to Train Your Dragon, coming to theaters June 13th.
Ooh, look at those pork chops. With Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning? Yes, please. Ranch seasoned, savory, and sizzling. Hidden Valley Ranch, only serious about flavor.
Check-in time is 3.
It's 2:55.
I know.
Is this what he's doing now?
As your host, I have some rules. First, no showers longer than 5 minutes. This isn't a spa. No games, no fun.
Yes, Coach.
Meanwhile, at a Verbo, you always have your vacation home to yourself. Make it a Verbo.
Have you ever looked up at the stars and wondered, is there life on other planets?
It's really happening!
On June 20th,
This is the most beautiful place I've ever seen!
This is the bathroom.
we are not
This is awesome!
alone.
Are you gonna eat me? What? Ew, what kind of alien are you?
Disney and Pixar's Elio, rated PG.
Bouncing around from site to site right here on Squeeze Play Live. If there are home runs or big plays, you will not miss.
Let's lose our minds.
Well, that's one way to get the party started.
That's a bad flip. Get used to that this weekend. Now. This is your one-stop shop for everything Road to Omaha.
We're in the third inning. A 2-1 game. Connor Miles, senior left-hander out of Melbourne, Australia, departs after 50 pitches, 2 1/3 innings, 6 hits allowed, responsible for the 2 men on base.
Yeah, and you heard his head coach talk about it. He really battled and pitched around, but he couldn't get the ball down consistently. And Texas had opportunities in all 3 innings that they faced him. And they go to the bullpen to get a right-hander. Connor Kelly, a big right-hander, 6'5", 245-pound junior from Spring, Texas. You see his numbers on the year. They sort of jumped off the page when I saw that. It's the 42 Ks in 33 2/3. He's got a good slider.
He walked in from the bullpen as if he was in a casual stroll through Central Park. Infield back, runners at second and third, one out. Jalen Flores, the batter. One ball, no strikes.
It's going to be in the low 90s with his fastball, but again, to right-handed hitters, go to the slider for his wipeout pitch.
Foul back, straight back. It's a count and a ball and a strike.
Flores would love to have that one back. He's got 35 career homers, 5th most in Texas history, and he had a home run swing right there.
Two balls, one strike. Connor Kelly, native of Spring, Texas, started his collegiate career at Paris Junior College. Went to UTSA. Was there last year, did not pitch. It certainly has this year. 2-1. There's that slider you were talking about. 2-2.
That was the, here's a strike slider, and he's got the, I want to strike you out slider.
The old wipeout. This one lifted in the air down the line, slicing foul and out of play. Great crowd here tonight. Winner's bracket game. Winner of this ball game in the driver's seat tomorrow night, championship opportunity. Loser will take on Kansas State at 3 Eastern tomorrow, an elimination game. 2-2, and he got him upstairs. Expanded the strike zone, 2 down.
You say, how do you get that? Well, if you're thinking fastball, but look where this is. It's right over the plate with some tail to it. But even though it's up, it's over the plate, and it starts to run a little bit. You can't throw a ball that goes uphill. We all know you can't throw it hard enough, the physics and the curvature of the earth and everything, all the physics of it. But that ball looked like it hopped up.
Will Gasparino grounded out his first time up. And when you hear the term spin rate, that's where you get the perception of the baseball riding up on you, and it's not, it's just maintaining its line. And that hit Gasparino. Fastball up and in, drilled on the elbow guard, and the bases are loaded for the Longhorns. Max Ballou at third base, Kimball Schuessler at second, Will Gasparino at first. Bases loaded, 2 outs, 1 run in for the Longhorns. On top, 2-1. Jonah Williams had a 2-out base hit in the second, was stranded at third base, but he's 1 for 1. Williams takes a strike.
Williams should have just gone through graduation. He's an early enrollee. As we said earlier, a football player. The last month of the season, he's been in the lineup pretty much every day in left field.
That is pulled into right field, a base hit. Ballou will score. Schuessler being waved around. The throw is not even close. 2 runs come across, and it's 4-1. Longhorns.
Challenged him. Williams came up, barrel out in front. But that is a really nice level swing. Barrel goes through and squares this ball up. 2 runs come in to score. Some separation now for Texas.
There's Casey Borba. He'll take upstairs. 4-1 Longhorns here in the third. Williams now with two-out hits tonight.
None bigger than the second one was the biggie, though.
Yes, sir. Borba with a double in the second. 8th of the year. One ball, one strike. You wonder, do you try to run Williams? I know he's got the hamstring issue. Stuckey is really good behind the plate. He's thrown out 6 of 26 this year.
Yeah, I don't think you do it until 2 strikes. Then you might think about it.
The 1-1 in there. Fastball.
Now, if you might start him early here. You might try to steal a run with a 1-2 count.
Theory being, you've got the number 9 hitter up. You're playing with house money, right?
And you got guys with speed on both ends of it.
Doesn't go. Breaking ball pulled down the left field line. This one's hit well into the corner. Base of the wall. Gasparino scores. Williams to third. Second double of the night for Casey Borba. 5-1 Texas.
Slider just stays up in the zone. And instead of getting on type and having bite to it, it just spins above the belt. Borba keeps it fair down the line. The second double of the day. And Texas with a 5 spot.
Ethan Mendoza, the 9th man to step to the plate here in the third. 1 for 2, a single and a fly ball to right. In the dirt, gets by Stuckey. Here comes Williams. He'll score. A wild pitch extends the lead for Texas.
Stuckey is really good behind the plate. Just couldn't get this one. It was way outside. He moves over to get in front of it, but it comes back and catches the right side of the chest protector. Trickles out to the side. No chance to get Williams at the plate.
1-1. That almost hit him. 2 balls and a strike. That ball running in underneath the hands of Mendoza. Line foul, 2-2. This all started 2-out rally. Kelly came in, struck out Flores for the second out, then hit Gasparino. Williams ripped a single with the bases loaded to right field, brought home 2. Borba with a double brought home a run, and the wild pitch making it 6-1 Texas. That hit him, and sure enough, the home plate umpire Joe Blumenauer saying the ball hit him on the hand. So first and third, Coach Hallmark's going to come out. Perhaps ask the guys for help.
There's a pad on the back of that left hand. Protect that left hand. Looked like it just ricocheted right off of that pad, just clipped it.
So Galvan, the man who started this inning off with a walk, comes back up. Been on board twice with a single and a base on balls. He has scored twice. Big swing and a miss. Nathan Hodges, second baseman, shading toward the middle. Big hole on the right side of the infield. And taking off running for third base, or second base, is Mendoza, and an easy stolen base. Nobody's paying attention to him. had a running start.
Well, he didn't draw the balk, what he was looking for, but did get the stolen base.
0-1. No balls, 2 strikes. Oh, 2 now. Upstairs with a fastball, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Max Ballou on deck. Upstairs, 2-2. Connor Miles, the starter, charged with 4 runs on 6 hits in his 2 1/3. 2 runs charged to Kelly. Here comes the 2-2. And he got him swinging with a breaking ball, but not before Texas striking for 5 runs here in this 3rd inning. Winners bracket game. Longhorns swinging the sticks. Jonah Williams and the crowd pumped. We're off to the 4th, 6-1 Longhorns.
I'd do anything.
Let's put magic fairy dust on Murphy and Buzz so we can play together forever.
Wait, I have a better idea. Let's go to PetSmart. Check out Hill Science Diet. It's formulated for long, healthier lives.
Nice. PetSmart. Anything for pets.
Jeff, you good?
Yeah, 1 sec.
Listen up, Jeff has a sore back, and it's the Rec League semifinal. Let's get our man back in the game. We got the ice, and we got the hot. Ice works fast, heat makes it last. Icy Hot, you're so back.
The UFL is the spring football league.
More of what you love.
The atmosphere, the intensity. Must see for every football fan. The United Football League. All season long on ESPN, ABC, and ESPN Plus.
Earlier today, elimination game, Kansas State. 7-4 winners over Houston Christian. Lincoln Sheffield, how about that performance by the left?
Boy, he gave him exactly what he wanted, some length out of it. You get into that side of the bracket, you know you're going to have to use a lot of your guys pitching and come away with a victory. Waiting the loser of this one tomorrow in an elimination game.
Yeah, K-State only using 2 guys in that game against Houston Christian. He tried to battle back late, just fell short. 2, 3, and 4 for the Roadrunners here in their half of the 4th inning. Gruhl, Tausig, and Moresi. Kershon with a strikeout. No walks, 1 hit batter. He's allowed to run on 1 hit in the 2nd inning. Chopper, left side. Flores. Long hop. Nice pick over at first base by Schussler. 1 down. That play right there kind of reminds me of a guy that's in the dugout for the Longhorns, Troy Tulowitzki.
Yeah, he throw it, catch it, throw it on the run. And Coach Tulowitzki spends a lot of time with his middle infielders, but you see him catch it, come up with it. But on the other end, Schuster couldn't make that pick earlier, but this is one that's out away from him a little bit so you can read the hop. And too low. Proud of his shortstop.
James Tausig, the right fielder, takes just off the plate. He was hit by a pitch in the 2nd. I mean, body type, that kind of looks like Tulo a little bit. That move right there, little sidearm flip. And a long enough hop for Schuster to make it an easier play.
Yeah, the further it gets away from you, the easier it is to pick that hop. And the one that's the closer it gets to you, because the closer you get to it, you can almost smother it into your glove, but it's that one what's about a foot out in front of you. Tough pick.
Taussig hit his 10th home run last night. Monster shot to right field, little dribbler towards second base, and off the end of the glove. Rodriguez was going to have to hurry, just didn't see it into the glove. So Taussig will reach.
Rodriguez, you could see him rounding it a little bit right here. See, he's getting around it where he's going toward first base. He just lifted his eyes right here. His eyes came up before he secured the baseball trying to make the throw. I would think that that's probably E4, but I don't know how it's going to be called.
Giving that a hit. Lorenzo Moresi had a base hit to right field, scored the run in the second inning for the Roadrunners.
Fall behind and then have the ability to throw a 2-0 pitch. It's going to be a strike if it's not swung at, but it's a breaking ball. Guy's not looking for it. Get yourself back in the count. Luke Harrison has done that quite well all tonight.
Two one pitch. Outside, 3 balls and a strike. Or pardon me, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Count wrong. The scoreboard has an error charge to Rodriguez, but we're told it's an infield base hit for Taussig. Flip a coin. Short lead for Taussig at first. Moresi hits one to short. Jalen Flores has it, fires to first base, but Taussig alertly gets back. 2 down. Winner of this regional will take on the winner of the Los Angeles regional. UCLA was up early on Arizona State, and they've opened it up 9-1 in the 4th inning of that game. If the 2 top seeds in those regionals end up winning it, UCLA would come to Austin, the Super Regional, next weekend. Way outside, nice play by Galvan. 1 ball, no strikes. Breaking ball in there for a strike. 1-1. Ty Hodge reached on the error by Borba. 0 for 1. Murray State took care of Georgia Tech.
Wow.
13-11. Breaking ball's in there for
That's
a strike.
That's a winner's bracket game.
Yeah.
So they're into the finals, semifinals, or final. Had to be beaten twice.
Tennessee beat Cincinnati 10-6. Cal Poly knocked Oregon out 10-8 earlier today. Runner takes off, throw down to second base. A little bit of a double clutch by Galvan. Taussig picks up a stolen base. It'll be his 4th of the year.
Down 6-1 in the 4th inning. A little bit of a surprise. Galvan made that close. He double clutched, but still made it very close at second base.
Duke beat Georgia in Athens 6-3. Way outside. Second pitch this inning from Harrison we've seen way out there.
I mean, non-competitive.
Yeah.
It is a warm night here in Austin. 78 degrees, but the humidity's up.
Time is called. Galvan sprinting out.
This is going to count as one of the visits. I don't believe I've ever seen a catcher get out from behind the plate and start sprinting that quickly. He was not going to allow that pitch to be thrown.
And alertly throwing the hands up first before sprinting out there. He does get charged with a visit. It's a full count on Ty Hodge. You don't have to give in to Hodge here. The left-handed batter, McClure on deck. Felled off. You got first base open. Full count. There's McClure, the third baseman for UTSA.
Which is a lefty-lefty matchup as well.
Roadrunners this year as a team, .317 batting average, 512 runs, a .486 slugging percentage, .429 on base percentage. Veteran team. They know how to swing it. Picked off at second base. Courtesy throw. Three-two. Swing and a miss. Down goes Hodge, and we'll head to the bottom of the fourth with Texas on top.
Will you marry me?
Is that Hidden Valley Ranch? This is the most flavorful day of my life.
Easy squeezy Hidden Valley Ranch.
Only serious about flavor.
Fire it up.
The all-new Dragon Flame Grilled Whopper is here at BK. Bold, juicy, flame grilled, and ready for adventure. Experience a new kind of flame at Burger King. How to Train Your Dragon, coming to theaters June 13th.
Have you ever looked up at the stars and wondered, is there life on other planets?
It's really happening.
On June 20th,
This is the most beautiful place I've ever seen.
This is the bathroom.
we are not
This is awesome.
alone.
Are you gonna eat me? What? Ew. What kind of alien are you?
Disney and Pixar's Elio, rated PG.
We can't get enough of the WNBA.
Dallas Wings select Paige Beckers.
With more stars and more heat than ever.
Ridiculous!
The WNBA on ESPN.
Welcome to the NCAA Baseball Regionals presented by Capital One.
One of the best players in the country, preseason All-American, is Max Ballou. And before the injury, was off to such a fantastic start. Dived at a ball at Missouri. Came to the plate earlier in this ball game. Came off his bat at 106 miles an hour in a lefty-lefty matchup. But he's got tremendous power to all directions. Just getting back into the swing after when you miss that long, it takes a while to. That's why there is a month of spring training for big league players. Get your swing back in order. You can tell he's getting more and more comfortable with each at bat.
Heart of the order for the Longhorns, Ballou, Schussler, and Rodriguez. Two balls, no strikes. The Roadrunners are thinking that maybe caught the corner.
Yeah, I don't think you'll see green light here. Just
And there's a 4-pitch walk to open up the 4th.
The other thing about Max Balloon is outstanding outfielder with a tremendous arm. He can steal a bag. He can run as well.
4 stolen bases on the year, been caught 3 times. Schuessler 1 for 2, RBI ground out in the 1st inning, singled and scored in the 3rd. Longhorns hitting 10 men at the plate in the 3rd inning. Plating 5 runs on 4 hits. Kelly's not quick to the plate either.
He's not. Roadrunners pitching staff tonight has not been able to get the ball down in the zone. Everything has been up in the zone, and it's cost them.
Shows bunt, pulls it back. Mentioned Longhorns with 2 sacrifices this year. That's just for show.
That was a take. I'm going to force you to throw a strike.
A little bit bigger lead for Ballou. He doesn't go. This one's fouled off to the right. 1-2.
We talk about teams and veteran presence. Well, that presence for Texas is at the plate right now.
Two balls, 2 strikes. Arkansas all over Creighton. Winners bracket game. Louisville leading Vandy 3-1. We saw Vandy trailing early yesterday, but ended up picking up the victory.
It's the overall #1 national seed.
Auburn leading Stetson 4-3. And you don't see that too often. Schuessler chasing there. 1 down. It's a 3rd strikeout for Kelly.
Yeah, this is something you just don't see very often. Is upset at himself. Usually kept his hands back. His hands come with him. Good breaking ball, gets the strikeout.
Adrian Rodriguez at the plate, 0 for 2. RBI ground out in the 3rd inning. Watching his 23rd run batted in. This is pulled to the right side. And nice play to the backhand by Moresi. Fires to second, and they get the lead runner in Ballou. 2 down.
That was an outstanding play. And then had the presence of mind after he couldn't get it out of his glove. Watch him turn, backhand this ball. And right there, couldn't get it, but still had the presence of mind to get the lead runner and keep the runner out of scoring position. Didn't panic. Strong throw. Gets the out.
So 2 outs and a man at first. Jalen Flores hitless so far, 0 for 2. Takes a slider for a strike. This one lifted in the air, and that's headed out of play. Long hole for Kelly. Wanted 2.
Roadrunners wanted that.
Yeah. Almost appears that Stuckey's either talking to Coach Hallmark or kind of, you know, not looking at the home plate umpire, but looking or talking over his left shoulder.
2 brothers in the middle of the field, shortstop and second, had their head down, headed to the dugout.
Taking off on the pitch is Rodriguez. And that pitch is dropped by Stuckey. A stolen base by Rodriguez. That's his 15th of the year. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a man in scoring position. Swing and a miss, got him to chase a high fastball. 4 complete in Austin. Texas on top 6-1.
The new How to Train Your Dragon menu is now at BK. Get it before it disappears. Ooh, toothless. Bold, tasty, and dangerously delicious. How to Train Your Dragon. Coming to theaters June 13th.
Ooh, look at those pork chops. With Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning? Yes, please. Ranch seasoned, savory, and sizzling. Hidden Valley Ranch. Only serious about flavor.
Would you rather spend your summer like this?
Hey, Jim, how's your back?
Oh, you know.
I hear ya.
Or like this?
What's happening? Welcome. Allow me to adjust your gravity. I'm fine. Gravity on.
On June 20th, kick off your summer with
Elio.
You are more puny than I expected.
I could say the same about you. These are the lava tunnels. And I am not fireproof. Just get in my mouth. Actually, kind of comfy in here.
Disney and Pixar's Elio, rated PG, June 20th.
Where are all the animals, Dad?
Don't know, kiddo. Just not our day.
It's a rare thing when someone you've been with for so long finds a way to surprise you. It's like discovering E-Trade's easy-to-use platform now comes with expert insights from Morgan Stanley to help you navigate the markets.
Mom can speak walrus?
The NCAA regional coverage of all 16 sites continue on ESPN Plus and the ESPN app. For more information, visit ncaa.com, the home for all 90 NCAA championships. Longhorns, 4th Texas team to reach national semis this season. Taking care of Oklahoma earlier today.
2-0 in Women's College World Series.
Yeah, tonight at midnight Eastern, the SEC Now crew will be at Devon Park in Oklahoma City for the Women's College World Series. They'll break down the winner's bracket game between Texas and Oklahoma. Plus, they'll have all the highlights from our game. Other 12 SEC teams competing in the baseball regionals. McClure, Stuckey, and Miller for UTSA here in the 5th. Roadrunners trailing it 6-1.
Luke Harrison's been efficient, too, to go with it, Vic. A 49th pitch, 50th coming right now. Here in the 5th inning.
Most batters he's faced in any one inning is 4. He's done that twice. McClure takes upstairs. He was counted a ball as a strike. Roadrunner third baseman, sac fly in the 2nd. His 40th run batted in. At that point, it tied the score up at 1, but a 5-run 3rd inning opened the scoring up for the Longhorns. Florida State defeating Mississippi State earlier today, 10-3. Two balls, 1 strike. Tennessee taking care of Cincinnati 10-6. West Virginia knocking off Clemson at Clemson 9-6.
Yeah, they're in that regional final.
Shift is on with 3 on the right side. 3-1 count. Norris McClure and takes a strike full boat. Would you say there's probably a little bit more parity across college baseball this year?
Yeah, I don't think there's that one team that you can just point at and say that's the best team in the country. I think there are a lot of good teams.
3-2 pulled toward the shift. Knocked down, got to hurry, safe at first. As soon as Rodriguez couldn't come up with the baseball, it was going to be tough to throw out. McClure runs well.
Young infielders. There are times, even though the ball's hit crisply, you got to attack a little bit. He sort of moved over instead of attacking and get in position to play the ball. He let the ball play him. And it turns into a leadoff base runner.
Error on Rodriguez. 8th of the year. The leadoff man reaches. And here's Stuckey, the catcher. Second error of the night for the Longhorns, now with 41 on the season. Stuckey bounced out to Borba to end the second, so he's 0 for 1. McClure with 9 stolen bases on the year. All 4 teams in this regional do run a little bit. Roadrunners 71 bags on the season. Only been caught 15 times. Longhorns also with 71 bags. That's coming into play today. And that is a whiff by Galvan.
There are times when you try to frame a pitch as a catcher, thinking I might be able to get a strike right here, and you just don't get out there far enough because you're trying to see him try to bring it back right there at the end, and he didn't secure it first. He had just enough movement. The pass ball will put a runner in scoring position.
Good off-speed pitch.
Boy, he did pull the string there, didn't he?
Just off the plate. Harrison, 2 strikeouts. No walks, 1 hit batter. Three-one count. Seems like every starting pitcher has an inning, in which it just kind of fades a little bit.
Exactly where you're going.
Yeah,
and sometimes it's that 6 inches in between ear and ear.
Yeah. On the inside part of the plate. Remember, this inning opened up with the error by Rodriguez, and what should have been the first down. Stuckey, you see Stuckey smiling and shaking his head as the catcher for UTSA. He's probably wondering why maybe we're not getting those calls. And there's ball 4. That's the first free pass issued by the left-hander Harrison. 2 on, nobody out. Cade Miller coming to the plate for the first time tonight.
That's an interesting, you got a lefty-lefty matchup. Do you think about a sacrifice here to make sure you get a couple and get back into the game, or do you allow him to swing? So this is what, and that's an offensive timeout. It's such a dilemma. You still have a lot of baseball game left. You're down 5. Obviously, you don't want to surrender and give up and out, but boy, you'd like to get those guys advanced. Get an opportunity to get 1, maybe 2 in the inning and cut the lead.
I think you do drop 1 down.
Yeah,
with a team like this, as pesky as they are,
I like to play as well. But there's some people will say, man, you're down 5 runs. You're going to give up and out?
No.
Borba anticipated it, but Kimball Schuessler way back at first.
Shows bunt and tried to pull it up the first base line. Double contact and the home plate umpire.
Oh, yeah,
it happened in the box.
If he gets that down, though, Harrison really falls to the third base side. And Schuessler was way behind, so it would have definitely got the runners moved up. It might have been a base hit. Now, Schuessler up.
Pushes this one foul. No balls, 2 strikes. UTSA has used the sacrifice this year 17 times. Cade Miller has 1. 2 on, nobody out. 1-2.
Sometimes when a player fails to get the bunt down a couple times, you have two ways to go as a hitter. You're so dejected you didn't get the job done that you bail out of the at-bat, or you say, all right, I've got to do something good here because I let them down by not getting the bunt down. See what happens.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Okay, Miller taking over in left field for Drew Detlefson, who ran into the wall and left diving for a foul ball in the first inning. He did get 1 at-bat and then was taken out of the game after the 3rd. Chopper foul. You'll remember the all-freshman American Athletic Conference team this year to 283. 8 home runs and 41 runs batted in. Prolonged inning so far. First pitches for Harrison. Looking for that first out. 3 infielders on the right side. And that hit him. The bases are loaded. Visit time, perhaps?
I would think it's a good time to let him take a breath right here. I think you would go out 21st hit batter of the year.
So Nathan Hodge, the freshman second baseman, comes up. He popped out his first time up. And as expected, visit. Max Weiner, the pitching coach, out there. Texas in the Austin Regional. They took care of business yesterday efficiently.
Yeah, and you look at those names, and if you've been watching Texas all year long, there's only one of them that you've seen that you know on a regular basis, and that's Luke Harrison. Those guys yesterday did a great job. Hudson Hamilton, Sonye did a great job, and Ethan Walker getting a victory. And the big 3 guys, one of them warming up right there is Max Grubbs, who's been outstanding for Texas out of the pen all season long. Not used in yesterday's ball game, but loaded now for the Roadrunners and nobody out.
Not a team you want to give too much to in UTSA. Pick off at third base, and he's able to get back in there. McClure at third, Stuckey at second, Miller at first. First one to Nathan Hodges in for a strike. Six doubles, 3 home runs, 23 runs batted in for the freshman. Mason Lytle on deck. Ground ball toward the middle. Flores to his left, has it go off his glove and into center. That'll bring home 2. And caught between second and third is Miller. 1 down.
Well, that is a big out. 2 runs score on the play, but it would have been first and second and still nobody out. Instead, make a big turnaround trying to think you can make third. And right here, knowing you can't, and you're just stuck in no man's land. Gasparino does a nice job of knowing he had him at either base right here. If he takes off for third, you have him, and not, you've got him in a rundown. And the other thing Texas did well, they got the rundown and did not allow the runner that hit the ball to second base.
Big time freshman mistake. You saw Coach Hallmark talk to him right afterward. Should have first and second with nobody out. 6-3 deficit. Instead, you got 1 out, a man at first. Line up the plate. Hodge picks up his 24th and 25th runs batted in. 6-3 Texas. They play here in the 5th. Lytle chops it foul. Lytle 0 for 2. Fly ball to center to strikeout looking. An inning that opened up on an error by the second baseman.
Yeah. 0 for 6 in this regional. You hate to see this guy's due.
Pickoff attempt. Not a big lead at all for Hodge at first base. Harrison's already picked off one base runner. That was Tausig back in the first. .71 pitches for the left-hander. He's got a 1-2 count. Harrison, just 3 hits allowed, 2 strikeouts, 1 walk, 2 hit batters. There goes Hodge. This one hit back up the middle, off the mound and into center. Hodge will turn and head to third. So Lytle picks up his first hit of the regional as the throw comes all the way home. Asperino airmailing the cutoff man. And the Roadrunners with first and third with 1 out.
Well, how big is the mistake on the base pass? That base hit. Now first and third, still 1 out. Nice job of making the move around it. I'd be surprised if we don't see a move. Do have a left-handed hitter and a good one in the on-deck circle. But the tying run is now at the plate.
Garrett Gruhl, the DH, 0 for 2. Fly ball to center, and a ground ball to short. Lytle with 16 stolen bases on the year at first base. And Jim Schlossnagel's going to come out. That might be it for Harrison. Actually, it is his second visit.
Got to go to the pin here.
Yep. I forgot it was this inning that Max Wiener made a visit. Long inning for the lefty, and he'll depart here, the 5th inning. And he'll do so with a couple of men on base. Pitching change. Max Krubs coming on in relief. 6-3 Texas.
Fire it up.
The all-new Dragon Flame Grilled Whopper is here at BK. Bold, juicy, flame grilled, and ready for adventure. Experience a new kind of flame at Burger King. How to Train Your Dragon, coming to theaters June 13th.
Ooh, look at those pork chops. With Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning? Yes, please. Ranch seasoned, savory, and sizzling. Hidden Valley Ranch, only serious about flavor.
Have you ever looked up at the stars and wondered, is there life on other planets?
It's really happening.
On June 20th,
This is the most beautiful place I've ever seen.
This is the bathroom.
we are not
This is awesome.
alone.
Are you gonna eat me? What? Ew. What kind of alien are you?
Disney and Pixar's Elio, rated PG.
Where are all the animals, Dad?
Don't know, kiddo. Just not our day.
It's a rare thing when someone you've been with for so long finds a way to surprise you. It's like discovering E-Trade's easy-to-use platform now comes with expert insights from Morgan Stanley to help you navigate the markets.
Can you do a dolphin? Sorry.
Welcome, everyone, to Omaha, Nebraska, home of the College World Series.
'Cause here I come, I wear it all on my sleeve, so everything you see shows you where I'm from.
Bolts back and makes the catch! Somehow hung on. to Ben Jax.
Can you believe it?
Men's College World Series kicking off on June 13th. The regionals this weekend, leading us to the Supers next weekend. 8 hosts, and then the College World Series on June 13th. Luke Harrison, 4 1/3, a prolonged 5th inning. It departs with men on base.
Yeah, you just look at the numbers. Only 4 hits and 4 1/3, but the 2-hit batters and the plays behind him, the miscues, the pitch count was in really good shape. Over 20 pitches this inning, but Texas goes to Max Grubbs. What a spectacular year this young man has had out of the Texas bullpen, the 6'1" junior from Arlington Martin High School in Arlington, Texas. He's just been spectacular all season long. 2.50 ERA, leads the SEC.
Facing Garrett Gruhl. The first pitch is in for a strike. Mason Lytle at first base, Nathan Hodge at third base. 1 out. 3 infielders on the left side with Gruhl in the batter's box. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Good slider.
He's got a good complement of pitches. He can mix his fastball. He's got a split. He can throw that little breaking ball in any count. Looking for a strikeout right here.
0-2. Swing and a miss. Lytle takes off to second base. They're going to try to steal home a run. The throw is not in time. They do pick up the double steal. Lytle slammed on the brakes. 6-4 Longhorns.
Well, it's an 0-2 count with 1 out. You can do that because you get the swing and a miss. And Galvan comes up and knows he's got a chance. Throws to second. The relay back is not in time. It's a nice pick by Galvan, but Rodriguez's throw is down. Found a way to scrape that third run across, and still a runner in scoring position now with 2 outs.
Zonk, I'm sorry, but I think you've got to take that third out. Just give up the run, take the out, get out of the inning. Instead, the inning continues, and Tausig at the plate.
When you do that with 1 out, you might catch the infielder not knowing that, hey, that's a strikeout. That ends the inning. If I tag him, that ends the inning.
Lined into right center field. That'll bring home another run. Tausig splits the outfielders. It goes to the wall. Gasparino comes up firing. RBI double, 6-5. A 1-run game now. And again, if you just take the out at second base with Lytle, get him in a rundown, take the out, the inning is over.
Boy, this is just absolutely smoked. As hard as any baseball we've seen hit here in this regional, he absolutely smokes this. Gets back rotation and it jumps all the way to the wall. Well over 100 miles an hour off of the bat. Now the tying run in scoring position.
Big swing and a foul ball back by Moresi.
An answer here from the Roadrunners.
Moresi 1 for 2. Takes a strike. An error to open up the inning, followed by a walk and a hit batter. That's how this whole thing started for UTSA.
And UTSA has run into an out in this inning.
1-2. Tausig not taking a big lead at all at second base, not taking any chances. Moresi hits this one right to Rodriguez. The third out is recorded, but not before the Roadrunners. The veteran ball club comes up, sends 8 men to the plate, and scores 4 times.
Well, you get the strikeout, and you don't take the out right here. Rodriguez is looking. He could have gotten himself out of the inning. Instead, he tries to come to the plate, and it leads to a double steal that leads to an extra run. And the Roadrunners have cut into the lead, 6-5 Texas.
Will you marry me?
Is that Hidden Valley Ranch? This is the most flavorful day of my life.
Easy squeezy Hidden Valley Ranch.
Only serious about flavor.
Fire it up.
The all-new Dragon Flame Grilled Whopper is here at BK. Bold, juicy, flame grilled, and ready for adventure. Experience a new kind of flame at Burger King. How to Train Your Dragon, coming to theaters June 13th.
Would you rather spend your summer like this?
Hey, Jim, how's your back?
Oh, you know.
I hear ya.
Or like this?
What's happening? Welcome. Allow me to adjust your gravity. I'm fine. Gravity on.
On June 20th, kick off your summer with
Elio. Elio.
You're more puny than I expected.
I could say the same about you. These are the lava tunnels. Chloe and I am not fireproof. Just get in my mouth. Actually, kind of comfy in here.
Disney and Pixar's Elio, rated PG, June 20th.
Let's go! The Rob Dwalashvili, the Sugar Show! Juliana Pena!
How are you going to beat me, Kayla?
Kayla Harrison!
I will be champion.
ESPN is the home for the NCAA College Baseball Regionals. For around-the-clock multi-game coverage, scan the QR code below. ESPN Plus subscribers can access expanded coverage with Squeeze Play. Got ourselves a tight ball game. Bottom of the 5th inning. UTSA hanging a 4-spot at the top of the frame. Longhorns clinging to a 1-run lead now. It's 6-5. And obviously a winner's bracket game. You want to be in the driver's seat.
You do, and to the bullpen third pitcher of the day. And if you win this game, 81% since 1999 that have started 2-0 have gone on to the Super Regionals. So important. New chunker in the ball game is Kendall Dove. He's a 6'5" right-hander in Caney, Texas.
First pitch misses inside. Gasparino, Williams, and Borba. There's the numbers on Dove. Gasparino 0 for 1. Ground out, hit by a pitch, and a run scored.
Big right-hander's got a good velocity, mid-90s with the fastball. It's got a little hop to it and a slider to go with it. It creates great tilt with his height. Got to force him to get the ball down.
Picks up the strikeout. Strikeout per inning. They'll give up some hits, though. 30 hits and 25 innings of work. Only 8 walks. 2-1. That is skied out toward left center field. Mason Lytle moving over. Calls off Miller, 1 down.
UTSA needs what they call a shutdown inning right here. Man of the match for Texas coming to the plate.
2 for 2, a couple of singles, 2 runs batted in. Jonah getting a start left field as he did yesterday, the opener of this regional. Outside, 1-0. He
really slowed his body down to give away that changeup that time. If you're a hitter, you got to notice that. Hey, when he slows his body down, he's going to go to an off-speed pitch.
There's strike, 2-1. Dove pitched at Texas A&M Corpus Christi last year, 24 appearances. His freshman campaign. 2-1. 3-1. Casey Borba on deck. 1-run lead for Texas here in the 5th. Williams takes a strike. Full count. See what Dove does here. 3-2. Skye on the left side. McClure, the third baseman, backing up. 2 down.
You look at Jonah Williams, though, what a day he's had coming into it right here. Doing a nice job sitting behind it. Makes a strong throw to third base. Gets an out right there. And comes up with this gigantic hit right here. Drives in Max Ballou. Kimball Schuessler is the middle of that 5-run third inning.
Borba looks at a strike. He's had a nice game so far. 2 for 2 with a couple of doubles. Picked up an RBI his last time up. RBI is 38th of the year. Now with 9 doubles as well. As that breaking ball nowhere near being competitive. It's 1-1.
Borba's got some pop. He's got 10 homers. Full side fastball power.
Big deep breath. The tall right-hander on the bump for UTSA.
And the hitter's doing the same thing. I'll match you breath for breath.
Three balls, 1 strike. Top of the order, and Ethan Mendoza on deck for the Longhorns. Here's 3-1. Borba almost gets hit. It's a 2-out walk. Those are the ones that drive you crazy as a head coach.
Oh, yeah. You got two quick outs, and get reminded by head coaches when you're a catcher. That's when you really get on that pitch. All right, it's not over. You got 2 outs, nobody on. Let's go get this one real quickly and get into the dugout.
Mendoza 1 for 2. Single, fly ball to right, hit by a pitch. 1-0. And Dove very slow as far as delivery to the plate. Nice play by Stuckey. It's 2-0.
You get those at 2 outs, and then all of a sudden the strikes become a problem. Mendoza's got good power. He's got 5 out of the ballpark. Hitters count here.
Lined out to center field, a base hit. Borba will advance to second. The ball is bobbled, but he doesn't go anywhere else. No sense in risking it. Second hit of the night for Mendoza. 2 on with 2 outs, and Galvan coming to the plate.
You don't want to make that 3rd out at third base. If you're not absolutely sure you can get there, you got to hold up. Give your teammate an opportunity.
In there for a strike. Galvan 1 for 2. He scored twice. Two quick outs for Dove. Fly ball to center. Jonah Williams popping out. Then the walk, the Borba single by Mendoza, giving the Longhorns an opportunity to respond here. They're up by a run, 6-5. Pickoff attempt at second base. Nathan Hodge, the second baseman, creeping in. In there for a strike, 1-2.
Good location that time with that fastball. It was actually a cutter more than a fastball, but hit the outside corner.
Galvan gets hit by a pitch. And they're loaded up for Max Ballou.
This all happening with 2 outs and nobody on.
Dub working for the full windup. Ballou, did he go around? Looked like he did. He did. Ryan Clark, the third base umpire, ringing it up.
Watch the barrel right here. Yep, there's no question. It's out in front of the plate.
Off-speed pitch, a swing and a miss, 0-2. And he got him with another off-speed pitch. Longhorns load him up with 2 outs and leave them loaded. We're through 5, 6-5 Texas.
Fire it up.
The all-new Dragon Flame Grilled Whopper is here at BK. Bold, juicy, flame grilled, and ready for adventure. Experience a new kind of flame at Burger King. How to Train Your Dragon, coming to theaters June 13th.
Ooh, look at those pork chops. With Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning? Yes, please. Ranch seasoned, savory, and sizzling. Hidden Valley Ranch, only serious about flavor.
Jeff, you good?
Yeah, 1 sec.
Listen up. Jeff has a sore back, and it's the Rec League semifinal. Let's get our man back in the game. We got the ice, and we got the hot. Ice works fast, heat makes it last. Icy Hot, you're so back.
Have you ever looked up at the stars and wondered, is there life on other planets?
It's really happening!
On June 20th,
This is the most beautiful place I've ever seen!
This is the bathroom.
we are not
This is awesome!
alone.
Are you gonna eat me? What? Ew, what kind of alien are you?
Disney and Pixar's Elio, rated PG.
Across the country, here in the NCAA playoffs, there's some outstanding players across the country. You go through them. I mean, there are parts. Arkansas, Oregon State, UCLA. They're just players all over the country. Florida State, all these teams in these playoffs. Great to see. And some of those guys that went out tonight, Aloy with 2 homers tonight, a 2-run and a 3-run shot. Kate Anderson, the 7th overall prospect in the MLB draft. He's having a great game, 6 innings, 3 hits.
Chopper to third. Borba's got it across the diamond. And Ty Hodge retired on 1 pitch.
Just go back and finish it. And Ike Irish is one of the best collegiate hitters I've watched all season long. He's 1 for 4 tonight. So there are great players in every one of these regionals. And great players do great things at playoff time.
college baseball talent has just gotten ridiculous over the years. Deeper and deeper as far as the rosters are concerned across all levels of baseball. This one's lifted out towards center field, hit well. Gasparino moving back. Long way out there, but shy of the track, hauls it in, 2 down.
With no breeze, dead center at the dish. Balls go out there to die.
Yeah.
You know, you hit them right on the button. 2 quick outs for Max Grubbs here in the 6th.
Take that. Andrew Stuckey will come to the plate with 2 outs, nobody on. 7,953 in attendance tonight at Dish Falk Field. It's been a lively bunch. The minute the gates open. Winners bracket game. And now we're going to get a timeout here. This is more hallmark, just slow playing. Grubbs with the 2 quick outs.
You know, when you're in a guy in the bullpen, unless you're letting your starting pitcher rest or your pitcher have an extra blow, not doing anything to the guy that's out on the field. Offensive timeout. You get about 30 seconds, and then I look for, if you're going to do that, then you got to be looking first pitch fastball.
Yeah, I don't believe one thing about strategy was talked about there.
Oh, there wasn't any strategy. No. Just delay a game.
That's it. You throw a flag on that?
I'd give it 15 instead of 5, too. It's blatant.
Stuckey 0 for 1, a ground out, the walk, and a run scored. 1-1. Just low, 2-1. Just missed in, 3-1. Tight game, the moans and groans start to come out. Caden Miller on deck. Little looper out to shallow left, and Flores has it go off his glove. That'll go as a 2-out single.
Well, when you turn and you go, and Flores quite upset at himself as he turned, and if he opens up to glove hand side there, he makes the play, but his turn was to his throwing arm side, and by the time he reverses back, he just can't get enough lift to get off the ground. You can see when he rotates right there, just not enough lift to get up to make the play.
Caden Miller hit by a pitch in the 5th inning. UTSA sending 8 men to the plate in the 5th. 3 hits, 1 error. A walk and hit batter, scoring 4 times. 6-5, Longhorns lead it. We're in the top of the 6th inning. Loser of this game will take on Kansas State tomorrow at 3 Eastern. 1-1. Just off the plate. Not missing by much.
Well, veteran club not offering it. That split on the outer half right there. Just laid off of it. 20th pitch for Grubb since coming into the game.
3-1 count. UTSA with 5 runs, 6 hits. They've left 2 men on base. Texas, 6 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors. Have stranded 9.
They've had a lot of opportunities to put more runs on the board.
Stuckey over at first, the 3-1. And there's ball 4. So a 2-out Flair single off the glove of the shortstop, followed by a base on balls. So while no strategy was talked about on the offensive timeout, it's been effective. So far.
So far. Off the visit. Looks like Texas is going to make a move to the pin here.
Yeah. You surprised?
No, look. Grubbs did an outstanding job of sort of slowing it down in that 5th inning, but mess created here with 2 outs, nobody on, and Thomas Burns will be coming into the game.
Fire it up.
The all-new Dragon Flame Grilled Whopper is here at BK. Bold, juicy, flame grilled, and ready for adventure. Experience a new kind of flame at Burger King. How to Train Your Dragon, coming to theaters June 13th.
This is wild. I can't believe this.
Let's take it from the top. You love cleaning this counter.
What?
In fact, Clorox's latest experiment proved you enjoyed it more than a manicure.
I don't even know myself anymore.
Rethink what makes you feel good.
There's a kind of magic to making memories, to finding time for the little things and the big things, the new things, and the things you'll do over and over again. It's the magic of a job well done and a well-deserved day of rest, of living life to the fullest with the people you'd never want to live without. Fairway, closed on Sunday, open for life.
Would you rather spend your summer like this?
Hey, Jim, how's your back?
Oh, you know.
I hear ya.
Or like this?
What's happening? Welcome. Allow me to adjust your gravity. I'm fine. Gravity on.
On June 20th, kick off your summer with
Elio.
Baseball Regionals presented by Capital One. Winners bracket game tonight, 6-5, Longhorns on top. Max Grubbs, reliever. We got the first 2 outs here in the 6th inning. Gave up a 2-out single, followed by a walk, and he departs after just 21 pitches.
Now, the important part, he will be available again, and he's been such a crucial part of this Texas bullpen. You can tell disappointed. Wasn't able to give some length, but he gives way to a 5-baller. And Thomas Burns, at times he can touch 98, 99 miles an hour as a sophomore, Hortonville, Wisconsin. Transfer in his 18th appearance of the year. Ball jumps out of his hands, fastball slider.
Came out of Arizona State. He's going to face the number 9 hitter, the freshman Nathan Hodge, and do so with Stuckey at second base and Miller at first. Hodge, a 2 RBI single and a run scored in that 4-run 5th inning. First one from Burns. And there for a strike. 99.
Oh, it gets right at that triple digits. And when that happens and you see the first one, what happens to you as a hitter? You say to yourself, I got to turn up the volume and get the barrel out there, and then you go after something outside the zone. Got him set up for a slider if he wants it.
0-2. Back to the fastball, triple digits. Line into center field, a base hit. Being waved around is Stuckey. The throw goes to second, and we are tied up at 6. The third RBI of the game for Nathan Hodge, the freshman in the number 9 spot.
You got to get it up top, and it came right back in the middle. If you just look at it, first pitch fastball right down Broadway, 96, comes back at 98 up top, misses right at 100, and it comes back with a heater, and this time Hodge, the freshman, he gets the barrel out in front. Look at that concentration and drives it to center, and we got a tie ball game.
Mason Lytle at the plate. Swing and a miss on a slider. Perhaps that may have been the best pitch to Hodge that you said.
He was set up for it.
Lytle 1 for 3. Single stolen base and a run scored in the 5th. 6-6 here in the 6th. Foul back, 0-2.
Lytle got the barrel out in front that time, but now quickly down 0-2.
Long hold. Lytle fouls it back.
Went to the slider and stayed inside. Got enough of it to fight it off.
Ground ball through the hole. Yes, sir. Being waved around and trying to score is Caden Miller, and UTSA has taken the lead here in the 6th.
Lytle does an outstanding job of staying in there on a breaking ball. And just hangs in there. Watch him reach out, hook it right into the 6 hole by a diving Flores, trying to knock it down, keeping it in the infield. And no chance to get the runner at the plate. They had just a little bit too much plate. 4 in the 5th and now 2 in the 6th, all the way back from a 6-1 deficit.
Garrett Gruel, the DH at the plate. Still 2 out, 2 on. That one's outside for ball 1. There really is no comfort zone with UTSA and their lineup.
Yeah, from top to bottom, they grind out at bats. There's just no giveaway at bats. And remember, folks, this inning started 2 outs and nobody on after 3 pitches and a timeout, offensive timeout to delay just to give his pitcher a chance to rest.
This one's pulled down the left field line. That will bring home a run, if not 2. Williams cuts it off, and being waved around is Mason Lytle. Here comes the throw to the plate, and he is out. A lot of talking back and forth, but a run comes across. It is 8-6. UTSA. And Coach Hallmark, I think, wants to have the umpires get to review and see if there was a part of the plate available to Lytle to slide into.
Williams does a nice job in the corner of getting to it, and they're going to review here if Galvan gave the opportunity for a place for Lytle to slide.
Texas San Antonio is challenging the ruling on the play at the plate.
Now the throw took Galvan into that path, so I don't think there's anything you can really blame him for there.
I don't see any. It's not obstruction when you're following to go get the baseball now, and by the time he gets it, he has no chance to get back out. Now there is no place for Lytle to slide, but the throw carried in that direction. Galvan, and there was no extra effort on either side to punish the runner or anything. Galvan, if anything, was more in a defensive boat. He was just going to catch and make the tag. So I think this is going to stand as an out at the plate.
Yeah, the left foot makes the move towards the left side as the ball comes in and takes him that way. But if you go even back further, clearly there's a path to home plate. He just happened to move that way because of the baseball.
Yeah, Flores' throw bounced twice, and you can see throw bounces here. Flores has it, and he comes up with it. See the first bounce, the second bounce, and it takes, when it does, it's carrying to the inside into foul territory. And Galvan having to go get it to make the tag to get the out. I don't see obstruction here.
The call on the field is out, 8-6 UTSA, and here comes the call from Ryan Clark.
After review, the play at the plate is confirmed. There is no obstruction. Texas San Antonio loses a challenge.
That was Linus Baker, the crew chief, with the review and the call. 3 more runs in for UTSA. They've got themselves a 2-run lead as we head to the bottom of the 6th. So the tide has turned here in Austin. 4 runs in the 5th, 3 runs in the 6th inning. And UTSA, who was down 6-1, is now up 8-6 as we begin the bottom of the 6th inning.
4 in the 5th, 3 in the 6th. Have tied Texas now in hits and taken a 2-run lead as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. And this game in the hands of the bullpens. And how important is game 2? I think we're seeing that.
No doubt about it.
A 1-1 game, or a 1-0 matchup.
First pitch to Schussler is down and away. 4, 5, and 6 for the Longhorns in their half of the 6th inning. Longhorns have stranded 9 tonight, including the bases loaded in the 5th. 2 balls and no strikes. Schussler 1 for 3. A single with a run scored in the 30th and an RBI ground out in the 1st inning, picking up his 44th run batted in. 3-0. Adrian Rodriguez on deck. There's a 4-pitch walk to open up the bottom of the 6th inning. I mentioned in the 5th inning, the base is loaded. The job that Dove did against Ballou to get out of that damage.
Yeah, hard throw. He comes up with a changeup on the first pitch for a strike. Backs it up with another changeup. And how about this? 3 in a row, all 3 off-speed pitches with the bases loaded to come up with a strikeout. And now the emotions of your team taking the lead. And boy, the one thing you do not want is a leadoff walk. So the tying run comes to the plate, and here comes the head coach. We could see a pitching change right here.
Nobody in the bullpen right now, so this might just be another little slow play, kind of calm. Whoever they had going was already loose.
Yeah, he had been throwing, so I sort of knew they were going to somebody, because when he walks out that slow, more of the times than not, it's going to make the move to the pin.
Braylon Owens, the senior right-hander, coming on in relief. Leadoff man on for Texas. They're down by 2.
The new How to Train Your Dragon menu is now at BK. Get it before it disappears. Ooh, toothless. Bold, tasty, and dangerously delicious. How to Train Your Dragon. Coming to theaters June 13th.
When businesses thrive, so do our communities.
My name is Oscar Zavaleta. I'm the principal for the Montes Group. I just knew that I wanted to be the person that made the decisions. Without Bank of America, the growth of our company would have been difficult. The way I look at it is Bank of America is one of my partners.
Unlock new possibilities for your business and community. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America. Contact one of our local business specialists at bankofamerica.com/local business.
Bracket action. See Texas taking the early lead, but only to see UTSA storm back and take an 8-6 lead here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Texas 5 for 10 with 2 outs, but they've stranded 9 men tonight. They get their leadoff man to start the bottom of the 6th inning, and Braylon Owens takes over on the bump for UTSA.
When you look at Owens, he's one of their weekend starters. The 6 foot, 228-pound Elgin native. He's a senior. Leads the team with 84 innings pitched. He struck out 90 batters. He has earned 2 saves. This is his 20th appearance. You're trying to get to the regional final.
Yep. Adrian Rodriguez at the plate. Kimball Schuessler, the base runner, at first. Nobody out. First one. Well, I don't know how Stuckey came up with that on the backhand.
Yeah, he got that thumb underneath it. I don't know how he caught it.
Rodriguez 0 for 3. Did pick up an RBI in the 3rd inning. One ball, 1 strike. Fastball at 94. Mentioned these 2 teams met back on March 18th, an extra inning affair. UTSA picking up the victory. Midweek action. 2 balls and 1 strike.
See the off-speed pitch right there, the straight change. coming off of his fastball, about 8 or 9 miles an hour different between his heater and his changeup.
Three and one.
A little bit different pitching in front of 8,000 people.
Well, and as a starter, having to come in relief.
In relief with a guy on, out of the stretch.
3-1, taking off as Schussler. It's ball 4, so the throw is irrelevant. Other than the fact if it sails into center field, you might have an opportunity to extend. So the first two have reached here to start the bottom of the 6th. Folks, the NCAA regional coverage of all 16 sites continue on ESPN Plus and the ESPN app. For more information, visit ncaa.com, the home for all 90 NCAA championships. So back-to-back walks to open up the 6th inning. And here comes Jalen Flores, who, with one swing of the bat, can swing this game back in the Longhorns' direction. Shows bunt, pops it up. The Longhorns, who have 2 sacrifices on the year, opting to try to sacrifice there. And instead, it's the first out of the inning.
Just fastball that's up and it's riding in on you. It's hard to get the barrel on top of it, and usually where it goes is straight up. And pitcher right there to make the play. And that's a big out. Still got a lot more work to do. Does Owens. A couple on here.
I mean, that's letting someone get off the hook. I'm not a big fan of that call right there. Got a guy just came in, walked a guy after going 3-1.
And to bunt, the high fastball is the hardest pitch to bunt. You just have a tough time getting the barrel up and getting on top of it.
Oh, 2. Gasparino 0 for 2. Hit by a pitch and scored in the 3rd. 8-6. UTSA on top. See the numbers. Longhorns 3 for 13 with men in scoring position tonight. Coach Lostnagel talked about it earlier in this game when we had him on. Getting the big hits when necessary. Downstairs. 1-2. I mean, you talk about the tide turning on a guy that's got some stress. Now you've got a guy on the bump that's got confidence.
Well, if he gets his strikeout right here, he surely have some confidence, and he's ahead 1-2.
But just giving him the free out. And he tied him up, 2 down.
Just ran the fastball in. Gasparino at 6'6", likes to get his arms extended, and Owens just ties him up with a heater in under his hands.
So 2 outs, 2 on. Jonah Williams, the batter. 2 for 3. Couple of RBIs. Tied up. Rolls it foul.
Well, that was a great pitch. And 95 miles an hour in on the hands. You got a young hitter that likes to get his arms extended and just tied him up inside.
One. Short lead at second base for Schussler. There's the 1-1 pitch. Off speed, outside, and around the plate. 2-1.
Get back to a hitter's count where you can think about getting the fastball in a spot you like it. was there. Just didn't quite get on top of it. I think Owens, if he could get a breaking ball over here, he might spin him in the ground because he sped him up right there with that heater.
2-2. Breaking ball, missed off the plate. Full count. Now the base runners will get a head start.
It's the pitch. He went to it, just didn't bring it back enough to get the call. Pitch of the night so far right now.
There's the 3-2. Breaking ball, got him looking. UTSA allows the first two men to reach here in the 6th inning and get out of it unscathed.
Well, he came back with it 2-2, just missed with it, but how about the courage to come back and drop the 3-2 breaking ball in there by Owens. 8-6 UTSA.
Feel protected under our roof so your family can dream fearlessly. Bundle life and save up to 25% on home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
The new How to Train Your Dragon menu is now at BK. Get it before it disappears. Ooh, toothless. Bold, tasty, and dangerously delicious. How to Train Your Dragon. Coming to theaters June 13th.
Will you marry me?
Is that Hidden Valley Ranch? This is the most flavorful day of my life.
Easy squeezy Hidden Valley Ranch.
Only serious about flavor.
Have you ever looked up at the stars and wondered, is there life on other planets?
It's really happening.
On June 20th,
This is the most beautiful place I've ever seen.
This is the bathroom.
we are not
This is awesome!
alone.
Are you gonna eat me? What? Ew. What kind of alien are you?
Disney and Pixar's Elio, rated PG.
The WNBA on ESPN. We can't get enough.
The Women's College World Series on the networks of ESPN.
Well, how about Dylan Volantis coming on in relief here in the 7th inning, and what a freshman season he has had. 200 career strikeouts, product of Harvard Westlake High School, the SEC Freshman of the Year. An opportunity as a Golden Spikes Award winner. Volantis gets called upon here by Jim Schlossnagel, and he has been electric. And you have to put a You have to slam on the brakes for UTSA if you're Texas.
Yeah, you look at it, you say, well, he's got saves. You're trailing by 2 runs, but you got to keep it right here. This is how important the 1-0 game is in a regional. Is you go to a guy and you're saying to him, can you go the distance for us, and we'll get 3 runs and find a way to get out of here if you can throw a 0 up there. Outstanding breaking ball. He's got great leverage with his fastball. You can see there. 11 saves. 22 of the wins in the SEC. He is a guy that he can come in. He's been stretched out before as far as innings pitched. We'd like to get him through a quick inning or 2. But more importantly, you need 0 on the board.
You got 3, 4, 5 coming up for UTSA. Tausig, Moresi, and Hodge. Tausig's been on board 3 times, hit by a pitch in the 1st, singled and stole a base in the 4th, and had an RBI double in the 5th.
He's had a really good regional. 4 for 6 at this point. He's driven in 4 runs.
Tied up. No balls, 2 strikes.
Melendez breaking ball is an outstanding pitch, but the first 2 pitches, lefty-lefty, have been fastballs. He has not seen the breaking ball to this point.
Chopped on the ground toward the middle, and how about another hit for Tausig? 3-hit performance, on board 4 times. Leadoff man reaches to start the 7th.
Well, he did go to that slider as we talked about, but it didn't break. It stayed up. It didn't have the bite to it. You see it right there. One of those when you got your hands back, you're thinking about it. Didn't hit it all that well, just hit it in the right spot.
Tausig 5 for 7 in this Austin Regional. Moresi 1 for 3.
Bottom just fell out of that breaking ball.
Oh, 2. Not a big lead at all for Tausig at first base. Moresi strikes out on 3 pitches, 1 down.
Well, these 3 that he threw to Moresi all had this really good bite going down. Because of his height and his arm slot, he creates that spin and he gets it going in that downward motion. It's really got great tilt to it.
Hodge, a little bouncer back to the mound. Fires a second for 1. Relay back to first, and in time. I'd imagine Hallmark's going to have a look at it. Doesn't look like they're going to challenge it.
Doesn't look like it. And the umpires would have to do it. I'm not sure that UTSA has any challenges left.
Well, we're headed to the bottom of the 7th inning. 8-6.
Take a look at it right here. The end of the double play. Yes. Definitely beat it. He would have been safe.
Down 8-6. They are sending up 9-1 and 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. Borba, Mendoza, Galvan. It's the right-hander Braylon Owens. Came on in relief in the 6th inning.
First and second, nobody out. Flores tried to bunt, popped it up, and after that he comes back with back-to-back Ks.
Borba on board 3 times, 2 doubles, an RBI, and a walk. That's out towards center field. Off the end of the bat, Lytle is there. 1 down. Let's go back to that 6th inning.
Yeah, you got first and second. Flores comes to the plate. The ball's popped up on a high fastball. He puts it away himself. And then Gasparino, he ties up with a heater inside. And in 3-2, after a 2-2 break a ball, comes back with a 3-2 break a ball for the strikeout. Stranded with them loaded in the 5th. First 2 reach and did not score in the 6th.
11 base runners stranded. Mendoza cuts through that one. Ethan Mendoza, a couple of hits, 2 singles, 2 for 3. Ten hits for UTSA, 9 for the Longhorns. 1-1. On the inside part of the plate. So chopper left side, cutting it off as McClure off balance throw, pulls Moresi off the bag, and he applies the tag. 2 down.
Nice job by Moresi to realize the throw was offline and reaches out, and sometimes that ball pops out of the first baseman's glove, going to his left on the run, sees it, reaches out and makes the tag just before Mendoza gets to the bag, and the ball stays in the glove. Gets the out at first base.
So just nobody on for Galvan. He will look at his, thought it was a strike just off the plate. 1-0. Single, walk, strikeout, hit by pitch. It's a 1 for 2 night.
He did not get cheated there, and 94 on that heater. Wants to do it again.
Yeah, right.
He's got him set up for the hook. See what he goes to here, or the slider.
Calm, cool, collected senior. Braylon Owens. Upstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Galvan shoots one out to left field, hit well. Going back, that one is gone. Big fly for Rylan Galvan, his 15th of the season. It's a 1-run deficit for Texas.
Absolutely got all of it. 1-run deficit now for Texas. 104 miles an hour off the bat.
And Max Ballou takes downstairs for ball 1. 1 for 3 game for the Longhorn right fielder. 8-7 UTSA. We are in the 7th. Breaking ball, cuts through it, evens the count at a ball and a strike.
defense comes right back, challenges Blue in on the hands and ties him up. It's about as tight as you can get. 10 hits apiece, 8-7 ball game.
Called strike three. Down goes Baloo. Rylan Galvan drawing the Longhorns with it a run. 15th home run of the season. We've played 7 here at Austin. UTSA still on top.
The new How to Train Your Dragon menu is now at BK. Get it before it disappears. Ooh, toothless. Bold, tasty, and dangerously delicious. How to Train Your Dragon. Coming to theaters June 13th.
This is wild. I can't believe this.
Let's take it from the top. You love cleaning this counter.
What?
In fact, Clorox's latest experiment proved you enjoyed it more than a manicure.
I don't even know myself anymore.
Rethink what makes you feel good.
Would you rather spend your summer like this?
Hey, Jim, how's your back?
Oh, you know.
I hear ya.
Or like this?
What's happening? Welcome. Allow me to adjust your gravity. I'm fine. Gravity on.
On June 20th, kick off your summer with
Elio.
You are more puny than I expected.
I could say the same about you. These are the lava tunnels. Chloe and I am not fireproof. Just get in my mouth. Actually kind of comfy in here.
Disney and Pixar's Elio. Rated PG, June 20th.
Jeff, you good?
Yeah, 1 sec.
Listen up. Jeff has a sore back, and it's the Rec League semifinal. Let's get our man back in the game. We got the ice, and we got the hot. Ice works fast, heat makes it last. Icy Hot, you're so back.
ESPN as a whole for the NCAA College Baseball Regionals for round-the-clock multi-game coverage. Scan the QR code below. ESPN Plus subscribers can access expanded coverage with Squeeze Play. Watch a lot of Squeeze Play, especially between games today. Tri-Box, Quad Box. A lot of the guys doing great work getting us the action from across the country, and upsets galore everywhere. Yesterday and today.
And this evening time frame too, where all the 1-0 teams playing, you see that number, 81% who go 2-0 go on to the Supers.
McClure showing bunt, pulls it back, takes a strike. 0 for 2 with a sac fly. UTSA this year 27-2 when leading after 7 innings. Wasn't the score 8-7 in the extra inning affair? You don't remember? It was too long of a game.
Yeah, this is going to be the same way. It was about a 5-hour ball game and a lot of things happening. How about the shift on now?
McClure goes down swinging. Galvan chases him, applies the tag, 1 down. And it was 8-7 in 12 innings. Back on March 18th with UTSA picking up the midweek win.
Well, UTA has come in here, and obviously they've found a way to win, especially win it in extra innings. So they got to feel comfortable being in here. They would like to have some more insurance right now, I can tell you.
Stuckey takes a breaking ball for a strike.
It may be tough to get against this left-hander.
Roadrunners catchers 1 for 2 with a walk, single, and a couple of runs scored.
That breaking ball is just devastating. You see right-handed hitters, all of them just don't see it. They see the launch angle, and it's just got so much bite to it. They're over the top of it all the time.
Volantis came into the 7th, gave up a hit, picked up a strikeout and a double play ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. A full count. Stuckey's had some pretty good at-bats in this regional.
Well, he grinds out every bat. We've talked about it in these 2 ball games. It's just tough customer, tough baseball player, tough-nosed. Just grinds it out.
Vanderbilt trailing. Longhorns trailing, and Stuckey goes down swinging at the off-speed pitch. Galvan will flip it to first. 2 down, back-to-back strikeouts. So how about number 1 seed, number 2 seed nationally? Both trailing tonight by a run. Vanderbilt in the 9th inning against Louisville down by a run.
Outs 25, 26, and 27 are hard to get.
Oh, we almost saw Miami of Ohio come back in that 9th inning against Wake Forest. Scored 4 runs and ended up losing 14-13. Caden Miller hit by a pitch and a walk. He has scored a run. There's a strike with Bender. Two strikes, they'll overshift. Borba moves over to the right side of the infield. Check swing. He went around. 3 strikeouts in the inning for the closer for the Longhorns. Off to the bottom of the 8th we go. Texas down a run.
The new How to Train Your Dragon menu is now at BK. Get it before it disappears. Oh, toothless. Bold, tasty, and dangerously delicious. How to Train Your Dragon. Coming to theaters June 13th.
Clorox Sentiva cleans like Clorox. Smells like lavender. Feels like trusted clean, long-lasting freshness. Clorox Sentiva.
Have you ever looked up at the stars and wondered, is there life on other planets?
It's really happening!
On June 20th,
This is the most beautiful place I've ever seen!
This is the bathroom.
we are not
This is awesome!
alone.
Are you gonna eat me? What? Ew, what kind of alien are you?
Disney and Pixar's Elio, rated PG.
Pedro's parents planned for adventure, but they didn't plan for him to make a new best friend. You were made to get more than you bargained for. We were made to help you save on packages. Expedia, made to travel.
Bottom of the 8th here in the winner's bracket game in Austin. 8-7 UTSA on top. Longhorns coming to the plate. And what do you think here? The last couple of innings have been crazy, hasn't it?
It has been crazy, but all of a sudden you got 2 guys in the game in Owens, and when you look at Owens and then Volantis on the other side, runs have been really hard to come by.
Yeah.
The big home run by Galvan got this and made a 1-run ball game. The leadoff hitter in each inning, folks, will be the difference, I think, in this ball game. Can UTSA keep that leadoff guy for Texas getting on? And in the night, can Volantis keep the leadoff hitter from UTSA? Because you get him on, you got a great chance to get that guy to second and maybe move something across for some insurance. On the other side, you're just trying to tie this thing up if you're Texas any way you can.
Schussler, Rodriguez, and Flores. The Longhorn half of the 8th. Schussler 1 for 3. Single, a walk, and an RBI. One ball, one strike. What a ball game tonight. Outside, 2-1. See Owen slapping at his right hip. Two-one pitch. Upstairs, 3 balls and a strike.
Again, leadoff hitter is going to be important. Don't think you'll see Texas bunt, but that tying run on and bring the go-ahead run to the plate. This crowd into it right now, coming to their feet.
3-1, it's a ball 4. Outside with a fastball. Leadoff walk. Winner plays tomorrow night in the championship. UTSA picking up their first ever postseason victory yesterday against Kansas State. Texas has been around it for a long time as far as their resume is concerned. Rodriguez at the plate. Big swing at a foul ball straight back.
He had it. I would have been just like Adrian Rodriguez. I would have walked to the plate thinking I'm going to get a fastball to hit on this first pitch, and boy, he had a good hack at it. Just fouled it straight back.
Schussler's on the move. The pitch is downstairs. The throw down to second is in time. Stuckey guns down Schussler.
I think that Texas will challenge this. They do have challenges left. Schussler on his way down. To me, like, might have got in there. Let's see what happens here.
Texas challenge you called about at second base.
Did he get to the bag? Stuckey has it at that left foot right there. Does he turn? Does he slide into the bag with the left hand? I mean, into the foot for the left hand before he gets to the bag and gets the tag.
I want to know where that right hand is at, because, yeah, the left hand goes into the foot. But I wonder, not going to see it from this angle. The tag's up on the shoulders, so the question is, did that right hand get in? I think
the right hand is. I think his right hand is on the bag before the tag.
There's no doubt the left hand went into the foot, but I think the right hand may have gotten to the bag before the tag on the shoulder.
Just to see it from the back side here. I believe that right hand is on the bag right there before the tag.
Right hand on the base before the tag. That's what I see.
I don't know. Same thing. Is it enough to overturn it because the call in the field was out?
From up here, I thought he was out just because of the left hand going into the foot. Taking the time to look at this one over. Call on the field is out.
Call at second base will be overturned. Runner is safe. Texas retains the challenge.
And again, it's where that right hand was in relation to the throw on the or the tag on the left shoulder. Not an easy slide. I can't believe Schussler
didn't hurt some. He started his slide late.
Yeah. So tying run in scoring position. And a 1-ball, 1-strike count on Rodriguez. Breaking ball missed outside. 2-1. That's probably the slowest breaking ball we've seen from Owens.
Yes. Just didn't get it in there. Another fastball count to Rodriguez.
At worst, you're looking for a ball hit to the right side. Outside 3-1. Jalen Flores on deck. Visit to the mound by Coach Hallmark.
This is just a calming situation where you want us to get everybody together and understand what's going on and have everybody take a deep breath. Just breathe here. Not going to make a move. Obviously, the tying run's at second, but if you walk Rodriguez, the go-ahead run is at first.
Three balls and a strike on Rodriguez. Vanderbilt, #1 overall seed, losing to Louisville tonight. 3-2 the final. Wow. Vandy will play an elimination game tomorrow. Here it's 8-7 UTSA. We're in the bottom of the 8th. Nobody out. Tying run at second base. 7,953 in attendance tonight. Now the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss.
When Rodriguez reaches and takes big swings, he's been hampered with a hand injury. It seemed right there really wincing.
Yeah, he did not look comfortable after that swing.
Sometimes they use an offensive timeout to let that thing let some of the sting go away for a second. Reach right there, and you can just see at the end of it. 10 comes off that bat.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Ball 4. The first 2 for Texas have reached here in the 8th. Jalen Flores coming to the plate.
Texas has had such great opportunities. First and second in the 6th. Came up empty. Now first and second here in the 8th. See what happens.
Guarantee if Flores not bunting here, he'll take a strike. Popped up the bunt in a sacrifice situation in the 6th inning. That was followed by a couple of strikeouts courtesy of Owens on the bump. Flores hitless tonight, 0 for 4. 2 pop-ups, 2 strikeouts. Corner infielders playing in for UTSA. Upstairs. Schussler at second, Rodriguez at first. Now the 1-1. Ball back.
Had a good hack at that high fastball and fouled it straight back.
Owens not wasting any time, getting his sign and coming set. The 1-2. Side, that's play by Stuckey. 2-2.
This is a great play by Stuckey. He's got to get out there. He just gets it smothered.
2-2 pitch. Upstairs. And a full count. You see Owens, very demonstrative, not happy with his delivery of that 2-2 pitch.
Do you put him in motion here? It's a gamble.
They do not run. 3-2 is popped up, first base side. Baresi in foul territory makes the catch, one down. Runners hold their positions.
That's a big out for Owen. And found a way to get through it. I mean, was fighting himself there, got an out.
Gasparino, first pitch, takes a strike. Well, you got to know if you're Gasparino, they're going to try to bust you in.
That's been the MO. Breaking balls away, fastballs in.
0 for 3 tonight, hit by a pitch and scored in the third. Lifted in the air, down the line. Long run in for Caden Miller into foul territory, and he drops the ball. It's a foul ball. Gasparino with new life in what should have been the second out of the inning.
No question. Stays up there a long time, and it's a long run, but ball comes back to the field of play and just overruns it. And there is absolutely no breeze. See, just spins back.
No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 2 on. Texas down by a run. And a swing and a miss, got him with a breaking ball. 2 down.
He comes back and start the barrel forward and breaks it down in the right location. And first and second, nobody out. 2 big outs, but another one to get and a tough customer to get.
Williams faced Owens. The last time with the bases loaded, struck out looking on a 3-2 breaking ball. First one, Williams takes low. Quasi shift on. 2 balls and no strikes. Nathan Hodge out in shallow right field as a second baseman. Ty Hodge shading toward the middle, trying to keep Schussler as close as possible to second base. He's the tying run.
Well, the other part of this right here is you got a young hitter. So can he zone it out? Got to be looking for one pitch in one spot. He likes to get his arms extended, so you got to be looking for that fastball away that you can get the barrel to.
2-0 from Owens.
There it was. Had a good hack at it, too.
Pickoff attempt, no throw. There's one. Two-one pitch. Williams went around on the breaking ball. Runners do not advance. Nice play by Stuckey to keep the baseball near the plate.
And a veteran pitcher right there says, you know, he's going to be sitting on that fastball again. He goes to it. It's not a strike, but he got the young hitter out in front with it. Now as a young hitter, you're not sure what's coming.
Oh, it's 2-2. Fastball, got him looking, locked him up on the inside part of the plate. And yet again, the Longhorns strand 2 more base runners. Off to the 9th we go.
Clorox Sentiva cleans like Clorox, smells like lavender, feels like trusted clean, long-lasting freshness. Clorox Sentiva.
Fire it up.
The all-new Dragon Flame Grilled Whopper is here at BK. Bold, juicy, flame grilled, and ready for adventure. Experience a new kind of flame at Burger King. How to Train Your Dragon, coming to theaters June 13th.
Would you rather spend your summer like this?
Hey, Jim, how's your back?
Oh, you know.
I hear ya.
Or like this?
What's happening? Welcome. Allow me to adjust your gravity. No, I'm fine. Gravity on.
On June 20th, kick off your summer with
Elio.
You're more puny than I expected.
I could say the same about you. These are the lava tunnels. Chloe and I am not fireproof. Just get in my mouth. Actually, kind of comfy in here.
Disney and Pixar's Elio, rated PG, June 20th.
Let's go! The Rob Dwalish-Willie, the Sugar Show! Juliana Pena!
How are you going to beat me, Kayla?
Kayla Harrison!
I will be champion.
The NCAA Baseball Regionals are presented by Capital One. What's in your wallet? Top of the 9th at UFCU Dish Falk Field in Austin, Texas. Braylon Owens locking up Isaiah Williams with 2 on. Nobody out, or 2 outs, I should say, to take the Roadrunners into the 9th, up by a run. New left fielder for the Longhorns, Tommy Farmer. 9-1-2 for the Roadrunners here in their half of the 9th inning, looking for insurance. Nathan Hodge, a 2 for 3 game from the 9th spot with 3 RBIs and 2 runs scored.
He's been outstanding. Freshman from College Station.
One to one. Ground ball to short. Flores to his left. 1 down. Top of the order now, Mason Lytle.
0 for 6 to start this regional. Since then, he's 2 for 2, so starting to get it going. Like this good battle right here. Outstanding hitter. Outstanding pitcher.
What a job that Volantis has done since coming into this game in the 7th.
Yeah, look at his pitch count. Only 24 pitches. 2 1/3.
1-1. Lytle slices it foul. 2 for 4 games so far. A couple of singles and an RBI. He's also scored a run. Now with 94 hits on the year. AAC Player of the Year. Two.
Did a turn that fastball over on the outside corner, see if you get him to lay off of it. He's going to come back with the breaking ball here. Has been his MO.
Flips it foul and out of play. It all started 2-out single by Andrew Stuckey in the 6th inning for UTSA. Three runs come across in the 6th inning, and the game's been different since then. Runners taking charge. Galvan got 1 run back on the solo home run that he hit. That was in the 7th. Outside. Full count. Ground ball toward the hole. Flores can't come up with it. Lytle will reach. He'll turn and head to second base. No play.
It was going to be very difficult for Flores to get an out on it. He tried to go after it, knowing that his only chance to make a throw is to try to get to it and come across. You can see that right crossover right when you get there, where we can get something on the throw and it just catches off the heel, and he gets enough of it that deadens it. Lytle never slows down, makes the turn and into second base.
Should be a double. Hustle double.
I would concur.
His 3rd hit. 22nd double of the year. Gruhl takes a strike. He's 1 for 4. Well, you got to do everything in your power if you're the Longhorns. Keep that run from coming across.
Oh, absolutely. This is when you're an infielder, you think, well, I'm not going to dive. You got to dive here. Anything that's on the ground that you can't get to, you got to knock down. Outfield fairly shallow, and with a chance to throw somebody out at the plate as well.
Especially with the speed of Lytle at second. Chopper towards second base. The play should go to first. It does. Lytle advances to third, 2 outs. Here comes Tausig. Lefty on lefty. The first batter that Volantis faced in the 7th inning. Picked up a base hit up the middle.
On the only hanger he's thrown today. Switch hitter on deck.
Trying to bunt, and that'll go for an infield base hit and an RBI. How about that? James Tausig with his 4th hit of the night. A 2-out safety squeeze.
That surprised everybody in the ballpark. Nobody had an idea that he might take it with him. It's not a great bunt, but with Volantis falling to the third base side, he gets it right there and gets enough of it. Once it gets by Volantis right there, no chance to get an out on the play. And boy, just run production. How about these two guys getting it done here in the top of the 9th?
Pickoff attempt, throw to second base, and they got him. But it doesn't matter. UTSA adds the run. We'll head to the bottom of the 9th inning. 9-1-2 coming up for the Longhorns, down by 2. Let's take a look at the Capital One rewarding performance of the night. Braylon Owens picking up the strikeout of Jonah Williams to finish off the 6th inning. Then getting Ballou in the 7th inning. And after the first 2 reached in the 8th, 2 on, tying run at second base. He strikes out Jonah Williams, looking on a fastball.
Yeah, 56 pitches in relief, 3 innings of work at this point. He's around just 1 hit. That is solo homer to Rylan Galvan. He has walked 3. He's created trouble for himself. But how about those 5 strikeouts to get himself out of trouble? And this is what's on the line right here as we go to the bottom of the 9th inning. First ever regional final appearance. UTSA, Texas looking for their 50th. It'll be 9-1-2, Victor. Leadoff batter, so important when you're protecting 2 in the 9th.
Borba, Mendoza, Galvan here in the 9th. First one down low for ball 1. Borba 2 for 3, couple of doubles, a walk, and a fly ball to center. He's also picked up an RBI. One and one. One to Borba. Upstairs, 2 balls and a strike. See Owens kind of shaking his head a little bit. The breaking ball's given a little bit of trouble the last inning plus. He's been able to locate that fastball well. That's a fastball popped up right side. Nathan Hodge, the second baseman, 1 down.
You talked about him having trouble with the breaking ball, but he's been able to come back with that fastball. He's had enough zip on it and just enough movement. There's just enough ride to it that the Longhorns just haven't been able to get on top of it.
Mendoza, the leadoff man at DH. 2 for 4. 0-1. Oh, 2. UTSA trying to finish it off and get themselves to the championship game tomorrow night. Oh, 2. Upstairs, ball and 2 strikes. The senior right-hander and starter all season long for UTSA, trying to close it out. That's pretty close to being a strike. 2-2.
Tough pitch to take. He doesn't have as much confidence now in that breaking ball as he did earlier. So he's been going to the fastball more and more.
Now the 2-2. And he tied him up with that fastball in at 94. And UTSA 1 out away from advancing to that championship game tomorrow night.
This is dynamite pitch. Just runs this fastball, goes right back to it, just enough hop. Mendoza can't get the barrel to it.
11 strikeouts of the night for UTSA pitching. Galvan homered his last time up, a solo shot. Takes a strike. One to one. Roadrunners looking for their 46th win of the year. 45-13 coming into play. Up 9-7 here in the 9th with 2 outs. The 1-1. 2-1.
All right. This is what you're thinking. You got to throw a strike right here. He hits this ball and it lands in Dallas. It
Right.
only counts for one.
Exactly.
But the next guy, if you put him on, then the next guy hits one, you're still playing hardball.
Yeah. The 3-1 pitch, and there's ball 4. So you're saying there's a chance.
Absolutely. So, pitchers want to get everybody out. Sometimes you got to pitch to situational baseball. Upset at himself, but he also knows now he's got a really tough customer coming to the plate. And he's the tying run here with 2 outs in the 9th.
Baloo, the last couple of times up, has had his hands full. Went down on an off-speed pitch on 3 pitches in the 5th. Struck out looking in the 7th against Owens. Shift is on. And the first one. That is a little bit low. 1 ball, no strikes. The guy at the plate is the focus for Owens. Up by 2. 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball, he drops it in there. He'll get it over.
Wow. He did take a lot off of that and just dropped it in there for a strike.
Tied him up with a fastball.
Got it in there just enough that Baloo was tied up. Now, if you're Baloo, you've seen the curveball, you've seen the fastball in.
Longhorns down to the last strike. Tied him up, fouls it off. But back to the fastball in. Roadrunners looking to erupt out of the dugout on the third base side. Owens with the sign is ready. And another 1-2.
Reach back, get just a little extra on that one. Missed inside, but he missed in the right spot.
Yeah. Baloo, a little jackknife action to get out of the way of that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Man on. Texas down by 2. Long hold for Owens. Off speed, missed outside, ball 3.
Comes back, tries to drop that hook in there, and just goes around the plate. What do you go to here?
Galvan will be off at the pitch. Here's the 3-2. Went with a breaking ball, got him looking. Locked up Baloo. And UTSA picks up the victory against the Longhorns, 9-7.
We saw Owens all night long be the man of the match when he needed to. He made outstanding pitches, and he just drops the curveball in there. 3-2, and advances to their first ever regional final.
Opportunities aplenty for the Longhorns, and credit the Roadrunners. When they needed to make a pitch, they absolutely did.
Just go back to it. Comes 3-2, you're thinking heater, and he just froze Max Baloo right at the top of the zone. Stuckey knew it right away. Watch this dugout erupt.
What a performance by Braylon Owens, the starter, who comes in and picks up the save in relief. Bobbed and weaved through some traffic.
Oh, he had traffic in every inning, it seemed like.
It was effective. And the Longhorns just couldn't figure it out. UTSA advancing to the championship game tomorrow night. And Texas now will take on Kansas State at 3 Eastern in an elimination game.
Well, you just look at this one. It's so important to be there. Texas now with a long climb out. Kansas State with a long climb out. UTSA can get a good night's rest. A late night here. Come back tomorrow night with an opportunity. Punch their ticket to the Super Regional.
7 Eastern, 6 Central. Tomorrow night, UTSA will await the winner of Kansas State against the Texas Longhorns.
You know, and you go back in this ball game, you look at it, and the thing that jumps off the page, Texas was out at the bottom of the third to a 6-1 lead. And all of a sudden, bang, bang, boom, a 4-run fifth, a 3-run sixth. Then Texas answers when Galvan goes deep, and it becomes a 1-run ball game. How important was that one in the ninth? Obviously, Owen didn't need it, but he had at least 2 to work with going into the bottom of the ninth.
No doubt about it. A little different game, a little different mentality. But what a play by Tausig, a 4-hit game for the UTSA right fielder, who had the 3-run home run last night that opened it up against Kansas State. He's had one heck of a regional. He goes with the old safety squeeze drag bunt.
It fooled everybody in the ballpark in a lefty-lefty matchup.
It's our pleasure to welcome in Braylon Owens, who came in and closed the door. A starter all season long. Big man, you look like you've been closing doors for a long time.
Thank you, thank you.
Hey, nice job. I mean, you had traffic the last couple of innings, but it seemed like when you needed to, especially with the fastball, you could locate it where you wanted to. Is that a fair assessment?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, coming into the game, I felt so good, and then like my second inning, I got a little antsy, so I started getting out in front. But other than that, I felt pretty good.
And then about the ability to change speech when you needed to go to your breaking ball, like the last pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, me and Coach Hallmark have been working on that pitch a lot, actually, that thumbs up breaker, and it's been working out real good. So thankful for it.
Braylon, you've been with the program for a couple of years now, and obviously yesterday you pick up the first win ever in the postseason for the university and the program. Today, now you advance to a championship game. What's it mean to you and basically in general the program, how big of a moment this is?
I mean, it's a huge moment, but obviously before this season even started, we're thinking about going to Omaha. So like, it's just, we expected this, so we're not too surprised by it.
Braylon, we appreciate it, my man. Great job, and congratulations. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Thank you, thank you.
Braylon Owens picking up the save as UTSA upsets the Texas Longhorns, and they did it in their typical fashion. A veteran team that grinds out at-bats. Their stress 1 through 9 in the order, and even the freshman in the number 9 spot coming through big time.
You just look at it, and then you have one of your starters come in. He goes over 75 pitches, comes up with some huge strikeouts, and puts Texas, much like Vandy, the 1-2 seeds across the country, into.
Let's go to Peter Burrs in the SEC Now studios.